Wow. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Make sure my volume is up. Man, it's been so much going on, but it's been a lot going on this weekend. I got a few things I want to play for y'all because, this lady, Yanni, hit the spot. Hold on. She starts off with some real talk, y'all. So I'm not going to even hold y'all.
I need to come to the realization that there's a lot of Black women that just don't want to be saved. Like, they don't. They don't. They want to be disrespected. They like toxicity. They don't want to take accountability. They don't want to stand on principle, pride, respect, self-respect. They just don't want that. They don't. They don't. They want to people please. They want to worship. They want to do those things. So partially when it comes to this video, I feel like I may be wasting my time.
I want to say fair use, guys. Fair use. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
If I'm being completely honest. But then another part of me is like, I mean, at one point you were in denial. Like at one point I was in denial, you know? I want to share this with you guys before we get into today's video. This is not sponsored. This is free game if you want it. I love it so much. Let me see if I can. Remember when the girls was using bit?
Hey boos, in this video, I give commentary.
Really pretty. So the same group of men that are mad at her now, Pearly things, they're mad at her now because of the whole white supremacy situation. So when I was aware of the panel that she was on and how they treated her on the Lapeef network, I was like, okay, like, let me bring her on because B. Taylor called it out then, but she was actually shamed, disrespected, threatened, and a bunch of other stuff during that time. Like, it wasn't even just the treatment that she endured while on the panel, it was the fallout afterwards as well. So I want to put it out here that no one has put me up to doing this video. Like, I'm doing this with the understanding that there's a lot of drama behind the scenes that I know nothing about. I do know of other women quitting, like Kay quit, Courtney quit. B. Taylor is making her exit. I don't know if she's made it already or not really sure. Please keep in mind that some of these women have signed a contract, which I want to talk about that as well. It's Black people exploiting Black people. Am I shocked by this? No, I'm not. And I don't even know what these contracts look like. I don't know how much people are getting paid. I don't know nothing about that. But what I do know is I know bad business. I know what that looks like. You know, back in the day, 2012, 2013, that's how long I've been on this platform.
So that is the reason why Anton was basically telling pasty things, that she was being too nice in her contracts. It's weird. But this here lady Yanni, she says she knows bad business. This is real talk with Yanni, y'all.
And there was this thing back then where you could sign up and sign a contract with a YouTube network. And there were benefits, there were perks. You could grow a larger audience, you would get a YouTube manager. There were perks and benefits, like you would get free passes for social networking events. You would also get access to free copyrighted music, because back then that was a big deal. It was very hard to find copyright-free music. I'm sorry, I think I said copyrighted, but copyright-free music. So you had real benefits to actually joining these YouTube networks. And so I'm seeing what these people are doing. It's a scam, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. The reason why I say it's a scam.
It is a scam. And it's a scam because Pearly Things didn't grow nobody. Miss Pearly Things didn't grow anybody channel.
Because you're not getting all of those benefits when you sign on to their YouTube channel. Like, I guess they're creating contracts to sign you on to be a speaker on the panel, and you sign a contract. That's what I'm assuming that they're doing. And then by you signing on, you sign this contract, you get to come onto the panel, you get to speak and things like that. And I guess you get the exposure as a smaller content creator or a smaller YouTuber. And it's just bullshit. It's bullshit. You're being exploited. You're not being paid, in my opinion, enough. You're not getting free access passes to social events. You're not being able to network with other people. I mean, the whole point of you going on to their YouTube channel is to get the exposure so that you can expand your own brand. But that's not really happening. First of all, we got people out here signing contracts for YouTube platforms that don't even have 1 million subscribers. That don't make sense to me. I'm sorry. It just does not. So it's just a lot of weird stuff that's going on behind the scenes. Like I said, that I don't know that much about. I hear things, and of course you hear bits and pieces, so you don't know what's 100% true and what's not. But based off of what I've heard, this is what I have came up with as far as what I believe may be happening behind the scenes. And yeah, the Lapeef Network doesn't.
She is really talking about the black exploitation of these YouTube streets, really and truly.
Have 100K subscribers. So listen, Black women, know your worth. We talk so much about these men that we can't even focus on ourselves. And I'm actually tired of it. So much so to the point where you're being pimped on a panel to produce content for them to make money off of you. It's a red flag when the original group of girls that started the Lapeef Network, they're no longer working with them. I believe Kay and Courtney were the only 2 women that I knew about because I was on a panel with them at one.
Kay, Courtney, Lucky Marie, it was a bunch of them.
I understand what you're trying to do. I get it, right? Like, you want to be the voice. You want to work out these situations with them in hopes that it will bring a solution. But we've been doing this for how many years now? Where's the solution? Where is it at? Okay, know when you're being used. Know when you're being taken advantage of. Know when you are being exploited for monetary gain. When I was a smaller YouTuber, and it was the culture back then, join a YouTube network, they were exploiting smaller content creators. They were exploiting smaller content creators. I actually signed a 2-year contract, the worst decision I ever made in my life, because they had my YouTube channel, and I didn't really get to do what I really wanted to do with it. But I kept making content. I worked through the 2 years, and I took it as a loss. It is what it is. Move forward. That taught me not to just sign a contract with just anybody. So again, the only time those type of,
I'm gonna be honest, unless you're absolutely desperate, and these people are guaranteeing to put money in your pockets, you should not sign no doggone YouTube contracts. These people are sleazy, man. They are sleazy. They don't have no best interest, and they're just trying to make a quick buck off of you. Okay? Wow. Good morning, Michelle Z. I know a lot of people gonna be asleep around this time, but I wanted to get this out because I really was supposed to go live earlier today, and something came up, and then I had a doctor's appointment, so I'm gonna try to hurry up and post this link because I get carried away and then I forget to actually go because you have to go through YouTube. Let me see. So can y'all still hear me? Put a one in the chat. Good morning, sunshine. Yes. So I just want y'all to hear this woman because this is all the everything she said on the stream, y'all. I'm so happy Bam told us all to go over there. That's what she was at earlier. But this is what I've been saying about the black women. We have to take these L's. Thank you, MG. We have to take these L's because we want to, I think, in the grand scheme of things, work things out and have a kumbaya moment. But we can't with people talking the way they talk. Hold on. Here. Fair use.
The only time you as a smaller content creator should be signing contracts is if it's a sponsorship deal. But people coming in your life trying to make promises, it's not like you're being exploited. They're taking advantage of the fact that you're a smaller YouTuber. But see, this is the thing. When you're a smaller YouTuber, you still got to know your worth. Your subscribers should not be the validation that you need. Your subscriber count should not be. It should. YouTube. But you should not rely on your subscriber count to validate what you bring to the platform. You should. You know what you bring. Black women, you know what you bring. Listen, they don't have a show without you. They don't have a show without talking about you. So you should know your worth. You should. You have to know your worth. And your worth starts with the fact that stop allowing people to take advantage of you. They don't have a show without you. And then this is my thing, right? Boycott the show. Boycott it.
Exactly.
Because I watch some of these panels, you don't even get to speak for real. Like, isn't that the whole point of you going on the panel is so that you can give the womanly perspective?
Man, I watched
2012.
I'm sorry, I watched Lapeef, and those women have to sit up there like bobbleheads. They either shaking their head yes or they agree, like a fool. And every time they try to talk, some man just jump in and talk over them, and they shut up instantly because they have a fear that if, oh my God, if I try to continue my thought, I'm gonna be seen as masculine, so they get ran over. It's ridiculous. And I don't even feel sorry for them no more. I'm sorry.
Contracts. I can tell you now, you're not. You're being exploited because you're a smaller content creator, and because you're a smaller content creator, you're not getting the outside validation. You feel like this is what you have to do in order to get to wherever you're trying to get to, and that's just not the way to go about it. It's just not. It's not. It's really not. So you got to know your worth, not just when it comes to dating men, when it comes to business, when it comes to being a content creator, when it comes to being a YouTuber. And you got to know your worth in business when it comes to sponsorships. You got to know your worth when it comes to doing certain things for these other companies and brands as well. It's not even just with the Lapeef Network. You got to know your worth. I've seen so many talented Black women sell themselves short because we live in a world that tells us we are not good enough. And we're well beyond good enough. We're damn good. And they know that. They see that. But they want to sell us short every single time. And then we get into this position where we have to prove ourselves. We've proven enough. We have proven enough. It's time for you to know that you are worthy. That's it. You are worthy. Focus on yourself. Focus on your brand. Focus on building your own platform. That's it. And I will say this, since we are boycotting, I call to action for Black women to boycott the Lapeef show, right? If there are any Black women that go back on the platform, unsubscribe from their channel. Stop supporting them as well. Because this makes us look bad. It does. It does. It makes us look bad. So if they don't know how to treat you, know your worth. This is no different than a relationship with a man, sis. This is and then the women on the platform, this is what I don't get. The women on the platform want to teach women about how a man should treat you, but you don't even know how to be treated in spaces that you share with men. So why would I even take you serious? I wouldn't take you serious.
That was a bomb. She dropped a bomb right there. These women are teaching femininity. They have a lady called The Real Precious. Oh, and I'm teaching women how to be feminine and this and that. And you think I would ever listen to somebody like this who gets shut down and discredited and dismissed by every panel she's on with these men? Girl, you don't even know how a man should treat you. And you trying to teach people how men should treat you, how men should treat us? Are you silly?
Stupid. Why would I take you serious if you're going to a panel, right? But on your personal page, you want to teach women about how a man should treat you. It don't seem like you know what that looks like. Because you keep going to a panel and you keep getting disrespected and you take it? Oh, this is bigger than just men. This is about self-esteem. Any woman in their right mind would not sign up for that. So again, we're boycotting the Lapeef Network. If you see a Black woman on there, she can't teach you nothing. I'm going to tell you that now because it starts with self-esteem, self-respect.
Oh, she could teach you something. She could teach you how to be Miss Silly. She'll be great at teaching you how to be somebody's footstool, a sucker, a dummy, a battered wife. That's what she gonna teach you. That's all they're teaching you is to learn how to take abuse gracefully. That's what it is. They're teaching you how to take abuse gracefully. That's what they're teaching them.
She wouldn't keep putting herself on a panel like that, being disrespected in the way that she is.
Rewind and then because I don't think I got that.
So again, we're boycotting the Lapeef Network. If you see a Black woman on there, she can't teach you nothing. I'm gonna tell you that now because it starts with self-esteem, self-respect. She wouldn't keep putting herself on a panel like that, being disrespected in the way that she is, and then want to preach to you about self-love.
The self-love is to say, I have a husband, and this is how I got my husband because I was submissive and I let him be the leader, and whatever he says goes. And so that's why I'm going to teach you all how to get a great husband like mine. That's what she's going to teach you, fools. Y'all going to be dumb as shit.
Come on. Be for real. She can't teach you about self-love. She can't. She don't know what it looks like, clearly, because if she did, she wouldn't keep going on that panel. We got to call a spade a spade. She wouldn't keep going on that panel, subjecting herself to that. She would have too much self-respect to do that. So it's like either you're going to stand on something or you're going to fall for anything. And right now, it just looks like women are falling for anything in hopes that they get an opportunity. Sometimes you have to create your own opportunities. And I'm sorry, yes, it's harder for us as Black folks because we don't have a trust fund. We don't have rich parents. So it's going to take some time. It's going to take time. It's not going to be overnight. It's gonna be over. It's not gonna be overnight. Stop tolerating disrespect.
They really feel like, to me too. Wow, what's good, MJ? That's my girl Yanni. I was there, and I'm a mod for her. Wow, oh man, I just learned about her. But guess what? She is the freaking truth, y'all. Kosha, what's on? Wow, what's good, Kosha Malik? MJ, there's no grace in being abused. It's actually a sin to allow yourself to be deemed demonized according to the scriptures, but they never talk about that. What's up, Juan? What's up, Miss Denova? What's up, Miss Charze? Oh, I got a guest. Hold on. What's good, Rue?
What up, Mule? Mule, what's up? What's up?
What's up, Rue Down? How you
Hey,
doing
look.
tonight, brother?
Hey, what you got going on? Look. I agree, Mule. You know I fuck with you, my sweetheart. I agree with what you saying, man. I agree with this live stream. You know what I mean? But look, hold on. I'm eating this Danish cheese Danish. Hold up.
It don't taste that
Mule-
damn good, Rue. It does
Man,
not
that
taste
shit
that
it
good.
good. It's
Cause
good.
you smack
It's
it.
good.
Oh
It's some
my
New Orleans style. It's a New Orleans style cheese Danish. But look, hey, Mule, look. I agree that if they gonna not withdraw their support from the Lapeef Network, I agree 100% if that's the case. But I don't want you to be too hard on the women who's over there, right? Because y'all know that these women don't really care about the niggas like that. They just using their platform to build their actual channel.
no,
I,
no, no,
nah,
no. Uh-uh.
hell no, hell no.
Wait, we got Miss Shazay. Wow, Miss
Okay,
Shazay.
I had to come up here because Rude be on that F it up channel. So, you know, I
I ain't
try
gonna,
to.
not, I ain't gonna be long though. I'm just saying though, them women mule, get them women a break. Them women are using them niggas' platform to build their platform. Y'all know that? What's up?
I've been
And,
had a problem with a lot of them, with all these submission classes and all this here femininity school. I'm tired of them hoes. You could save them. You save them. You be captain save a hoe. I can't do it today.
I'm saving them.
Well, you save them.
All right, y'all got it, man. Now go ahead. I'm just fucking with you, mate. What's up, Charles? How you doing?
what's
Hey,
up,
Miss Shazay.
All right. Yeah, y'all go ahead. Y'all go ahead. I got.
Hey, Miss Shazay.
Hey,
What you got to
no.
add? What you think? I'm
I
tired of
that's
these women
no, that's what they
on these
get.
networks too. Because honestly, it sickens my stomach when they get disrespected. And I get so angry because they be the sweetest. I'm talking about so sweet women, right? And
No,
then they get
no.
fucked over and then they come back for the next show. And it's like, man, how much disrespect are you supposed to take on camera for the whole world to see? And I'm gonna be honest, I stopped feeling sorry for them because I'm like, y'all, they still gonna go back. I can't keep feeling sorry that you keep getting disrespected and you keep going back.
Well, I don't feel sorry for them because that's what
That's
they get. To
well,
me,
that's what I'm saying. This is what
I'm on
she's
my petty
teaching.
mode. I'm on
Yeah,
my
but
petty mode.
Yanni today dropped some real knowledge, and
I heard her yesterday when and she had Tommy on there yesterday.
I didn't get a chance to watch the whole thing because I had so many appointments yesterday. But I was watching it, and then I would pause it, and I was going back to it. But when I tell y'all, it took me forever to watch this stream. But guess what? I just finished this stream last night, right before I went to sleep. And it was on my mind first thing when I woke up. I said, I'm going in on this. I want
Well, that's what
everybody
they
to know.
get because whatever they talking about other women, women's ain't this and women ain't that. All them dudes once they get through you, they go for the gusto and get the white woman. Shoot, they gonna kick you to the curb like they did with Jessica X. She was a mixture, so but now they got the real gusto.
Yeah, but you know what? I think that we need to take some type of responsibility and say, you know what?
Stop going on them panels. That's
Stop
what they
going
need
on
to.
these people panels and they all they want to do is curse you out and get
Yeah,
a rise off of that shit.
yeah, that's
I'm
all they
sick
want
of
to
it.
do. I don't even know why they keep going to. I don't know why
Wait,
they keep going on these panels. Is that MJ?
Hey,
wow, what's
ladies.
good, Sister MJ?
What's
What's
up,
going
niece?
on? What's up, Auntie? Uh,
MJ, why you ain't never told me about this lady, Yanni?
I
You
thought you
ain't never
knew
heard
about
about
her.
Yanni?
No, man, but she is the truth, and she was giving self-esteem lessons, and because listen, look at how feminine and how beautiful this lady is. You know,
I've been listening to Yanni for a long time. I've been
Yeah.
I'm
subscribed to Yanni for a long time.
no, no. I have this. You know, I just found out. Bond put a link in her thing and said, "Come over here." So
Listen,
Yeah.
I
I'm gonna
clicked
tell
that
you
link.
the. Oh, go ahead, Mio. My
No, go
apologies.
ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead. You got it.
No, I was just going to say that yes, Yanni been around for a very long time. Yanni has a large platform, and Yanni
Mm-hmm.
brung literally a lot of Black YouTube to their knees yesterday because she called everybody out and she wanted everybody to basically explain to them what is the point of these panels, what is the point of these online discussions if you're saying that the mission statement is to bring Black people together and bring us closer, but everything it's all about divisiveness. Everything's all about clowning each other, disrespecting each other, and it's entertainment and it's very lucrative. So she was like, if that's not your brand or that's not what you really stand for, you need to change. I love the fact that um Yanni called Anton Daniels out about calling African American women bitches and hoes and dogs and monkeys and things of that sort. But then and
When
saying
he looked like one, when he
and
looked
then
like a
he's
monkey.
married to a Black woman and have a Black daughter. So when she put up a picture of his wife and his daughter, she was like, "Oh, so you speaking about them too?" And he want to sit up there and cry on her live, talk about, "Oh, well, can you remove my wife? Can you remove my wife?" She said, "Why? Why do your wife get not to don't get to be talked about, but you think you could talk about everybody else and disrespect all these women every day, all day, but you think your wife is protected?" And then you
Wait,
also think that
MJ.
I'm supposed to protect your wife. You must be out your fucking mind.
Wait, MJ. I was on Fight Club one day, and there was a man on up there that he had a disagreement with Anton Daniels. He had a disagreement with a man, and the man said, "My wife right here, she look better than your wife." Do you know he told that man, "I will fuck your wife," and he was telling this man all kind of stuff.
Yeah. And
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 I'm
this is what I'm saying.
he is horrible. He is horrible,
He's very
y'all.
disrespectful and he's rude.
Very,
But the funny thing
But
very.
he
about it
always
is
want
though,
people to respect his wife and
He
his
he's
daughter.
but
very
the funny thing,
disrespectful.
he's a punk. He's a punk
Yeah.
though, because he has all that mouth online. Like, listen, you can't trust nobody who's still wearing Coogee sweaters in 2023. You can't trust nobody about them being tough. Like, on God, I'm sorry. There's no way in hell. Like, Coogee sweaters went out of style in the 1990s, early 2000s. Here it is, 2023, and you still rocking them. There's an issue. So I don't care how much you try to bring those shits back. They're not coming back, bro. You look like a whole fucking clown. But the whole problem is he talks reckless and then he doesn't take accountability. When she brung him to task to take accountability for disrespecting women and talking about their stretch marks, talking about all these things, but then now you want to sit up here and say you want your wife and your daughter to be excluded from this, and you want everybody to respect your wife and your daughter, but you think you could talk about everybody else's daughter and everybody
Hmm.
else's wife.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I love that she brung it to light in front of everyone because it's the entitlement of these men where they still the women that they disrespect, they still feel that you are supposed to show them grace to the women that they love in their life. Like
Absolutely.
it's retarded. Like, why do you think that somebody is supposed to respect them? Oh, they're innocent. They're not innocent. They're not innocent when they're dealing with a man like you. You
No,
brung
they're
them
not him.
into the story.
You
You
bring
brung them
somebody
into
else.
that conclusion.
Yeah. You bring somebody else up, you gonna get what you give. I don't know why they don't think they're gonna get what they give, because I'm gonna give it to them. I don't care.
Exactly.
You gonna get it.
Exactly. I loved it. I loved it. Then she had Mr. Let Go come up there and he tried to flip it and make it seem like he stands up for women. What are you talking about? All you do is sit up there and talk about
Women's are
single
dumb.
mothers and all
Mother,
this shit
women's
like
are
that.
dumb, and they
And yeah,
women's are
and
dumb. They
telling
need
women
to
to shut up.
shut up.
No,
But
he
Yeah.
you see what
said
I'm saying?
women. He said what Let Go says women are children.
Yeah, he
Yeah, they're
calls them
children.
children, right?
They're children.
Yeah.
Exactly. And then this what I'm saying, like all these men, like I love the live stream yesterday because it showed how fucking phony and fake these dudes are.
She
Because
had
when
Tommy
they
up
came,
there. She had
because when
Tommy up there.
Tony
She was
Sotomayor
yeah,
King,
she was drilling
exactly
him.
how you have Tommy Sotomayor King, I hate black women for like how many years? He literally comes on Yanni's show and want to have poise and act calm.
Yeah, and calm and stuff. That's all.
This is ridiculous. You have all these men who say the most heinous things and horrible things about black women on their platforms, or when they come together and conjugate and have those little discussions and debates. But when they came across a black woman who has a larger platform than all of them, they fucking cow down and bow down because they were now afraid that she has the reach to actually reach women to stop promoting and supporting their networks, which women should have
Wherever
been
she got
doing
the
for the
boycott,
longest.
wherever she got the boycott at, I'm a sign. I'm a sign
No,
because I'm
please,
Girl,
sick
if
of this.
let me tell
Lapeef
you.
even came on there, I'm sorry, guys. Lapeef even came on there, and he's saying that they making some changes now. Now Anton is no longer going to be allowed to have those type of discussions on that particular type of day. He's not going to be able to be to come to the show, and there's supposed to be some other changes going on. Like,
They
listen.
lying, but they lying. I would never trust them. I
I
don't.
mean, absolutely. I mean, this is what I'm saying. They're gonna do that because now it's like the fire is on their ass now. They're losing subscribers and followers every day. A lot of the women that was supporting them, their base is like, I don't appreciate that. They're like, you know what? Wait a minute, hold on. You're talking hella crazy to all these black women. They're not coming up to your show just because they want to be put on. You're literally going out your way and you're inviting these women who have smaller platforms than you to come up to your show. You said that you want to show the representation of what black women that should be, the black women that you want to have discussed with, the black women that you want to build with. But the same black women that you bring up there that's supposed to be that target, that image of what you think black women should try to be, you're shitting on those women.
Yeah,
So you contradict yourself because you're really not bringing up any hood boogers and real 304s and hoes and ghetto girls. You're bringing up educated, well intellectual women who has businesses, even women who are married with a black man and have children. These are women that you're telling to come on your show, but those same women that you're trying to say black women needs to emulate is the ones that you're trying to break down and destroy when they come to your show. You're backwards. You don't know what the fuck you talk about. You don't make any fucking sense. You just want to destroy women. And that's what I think what a lot of black women realize, from Yanni and from what that situation that happened at Anton's show, is that it doesn't matter. The ones who was holding on, the BMWs that was holding on, saying, "Oh no, no, no," we still have to validate. We still have to seek outside validation. There's still something that we have to prove, and we're a work in progress. They realize it doesn't matter. You can literally
mm-mm.
be on these men's side. You can be
Side,
on and
and
support
they
them, and
still
they still want
still
to
gonna
drag you
crap
to the
on you.
ground. Yeah.
They gonna crap right on top of you. They
They
don't
treat
care.
you no different than the quote unquote welfare queen. They treat you no different than the stripper or the 304 in Sin City or Chocolate Factory. There is no difference. There is no separation of black women. It doesn't matter
No,
where you range from. A black woman is beneath them and lower than
yeah, and
anybody
that's
to
why they
these
get
fucking
treated
men.
like my.
That's
They get
it.
treated like my beat. When I talk to them, I don't care. No, I don't trust them. They lie all the time. They use us to get money.
And that's what
and they
exactly.
and they don't real and women don't realize they only using you, and when they get with like a pearly, they gonna kick you to the curb.
Did y'all
Cause
see?
how come y'all didn't lift up Danica and all them women that been following y'all for years,
Mm-hmm.
and but you get this white woman and then you lift her up? No.
Wait, I have another video after this one. I just wanted to play a little more of this one. But I have another video with Obsidian. They keep on going after Six the Goddess. And
Yeah, the
they were
60
Yep.
saying,
goddess. Yeah.
wait, they were saying, oh, Six the Goddess YouTube, the black man, just like Pearly. Y'all don't have nothing to say about that. And everybody been saying they lying, they lying. Do you know, girl, Obsidian played this shit. Girl, I'm gonna play it. Where they claiming Six the Goddess, Me Too, the black man. Girl, it was fucking chaotic.
But it was a lie, right?
And it's the man chaotic. All she did was say, I don't want you talking to me no more.
Oh yeah, that's what she said. Yeah, I heard.
That's
Yeah,
all she was saying. And I want the men on the panel. And she
to
basically was talking
protect
about
me,
to the
to
men who
leave.
run the panel to protect her. And that was
Yeah.
some bullshit. You
So
saying
how
that
is that
this
a
lady,
YouTube? How is that a YouTube me?
she didn't cost him no livelihood. She didn't go to his job. This here woman Pearly cost a man his livelihood and damn near tried to get him arrested. This is not, but this is how simple these men are. You're gonna equate that bullshit on YouTube, where she didn't try to even what they call it when they try to get people real name and their address.
Yeah.
She didn't
All she said was tell him don't talk to me.
tell
I
him
don't.
don't
He's a
talk to
very
me.
aggressive, and I want y'all to protect me. So how is that YouTube in him? That's not YouTube.
Oh, but
He,
that's equal to what Pearly things did. You see
yeah.
what I'm saying?
And they
These
always
men
talking
have
about we
no
aggressive.
respect.
They always want to holler other women that they don't like. We aggressive. Y'all too aggressive. Y'all too this and that. And that's
Wait,
the
hold
only
on.
thing she said.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's why y'all
hold
gotta
on one
stop
second.
listening to
One
these
second,
men, yo.
MJ. MJ. One was good, little sis
Hey,
tequila.
Tequila. Hi, sweetheart.
Hey y'all.
How you
Hey
doing? You sound
daughter.
a little sick. You okay?
Yeah, well, I'm having a flare up and it's been making me sick. Plus up my
Oh
sinuses is
no. Oh.
acting up. But I'm okay.
Okay, okay. Just take care of yourself and you get your rest, okay?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. But I wanted to chime in with y'all. I love y'all. I love you, Mom. I love you, Big Sis. And I love you, my beautiful MJ. Love all of y'all. But
Tequila, I
what
didn't
I
know
want
you
to,
was sick, but I could hear it. Yeah.
yeah,
I'm sorry. I hope you
it's
feel better.
okay. That's what it. I don't know. Sometimes with lupus,
Yeah.
you know how your bust like sometimes my muscles act up, and
Yeah,
that's
muscle
including
spasm.
my vocal cords.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's like I lose my voice out of nowhere. But
Okay.
what was I about to say?
You
Um,
you were talking
what
about
it
sex
was
and
this
all that.
YouTuber up there named Lucky, and she kind of made me sad. What made me sad about her was that she wanted male validation so bad. She was talking about I agree with the men, and I'm like I get what she's saying because sometimes you do understand their perspectives. But she was just like, and other women feel like I'm battle cold, and but it's just how I feel, and I believe like we should respect them and all this other kind of stuff. And she also says something about we need to be able to
Wait, hold on,
compete.
Tequila. Because listen, I believe you should respect everybody. I have plenty of respect for men. I have plenty of respect for women and children and everybody. This is the sickest thing on YouTube. Whereas we supposed to respect people who show us nothing but disrespect. And no, this is not in my real life. This is just on YouTube, right? I
Right,
don't have a problem with the men in my life that do this. But I noticed it's a pattern on YouTube where it's so easy to disrespect black women and give
Mm-hmm.
ultimate respect. And then for these women, I'm gonna be honest with you. Some of them to me have I keep saying I really don't want to go after women, but honestly, girl, it's 2023. I'm like, we need to call these women. Listen, this shit is sickening. It is sick because you
There's
are part of the problem if you keep letting a
she
man
there should be no
abuse
exactly.
you
reason.
and
She
then
was
you're trying to teach other women that this is how you should be
No,
There
because
you
should
you're
can't
be
teach
setting
me
no
nothing.
reason.
a standard where women who are not gonna allow themselves to be abused, you're making it seem like we're the wicked ones. And then for this damn chaotic, and I'm gonna be honest, I have no problem with foreigners, y'all
You
know.
know who? Wait a minute. I'm gonna tell you
Wait,
who
let me just
chaotic
finish my
is.
thought. Let me just say before I forget it. Let me finish
Okay.
my thought, please. This is what I'm talking about with these non-FBA people. And I have no problem with foreigners. I really in my heart do not. But the thing is, this guy chaotic. A lot of these people come on and they're from different countries. And they of these men shit on black women the most. They hate us and they get to say all this stuff with impunity. But guess what? The trick is they're not talking about their women. They're talking about black American women. When they sit up here and say all this stuff about black women, they're talking about black American women. they still show respect and stuff. And when you go on Lapeef and it's a Nigerian woman, they give her ultimate respect. They let her have her voice. But when it's a Black American woman, they act like she don't know nothing she talking about. And I have noticed that in these last few months. And I'm just like, y'all don't realize these foreigners, they not shitting on their Black women. They just shitting on us. It's just too much for me. And I'm tired of people pretending like they don't notice that these men who are from different countries, when they may look Black, but they'll tell you, I'm Nigerian, I'm this, I'm that, I'm Jamaican, our women don't do this. So you're lifting all these other women, but you have the right to still shit on Black women in America? No, we have to take a stand for this.
I agree.
Okay, that dude Chaos, he's nothing. He used to be over there on Clyde Diva trying to get with Clyde D. He just changed his image. And he is a manosphere. He do say get the younger women that's 25 and under. So he changed his situation because he wasn't making no money on his channel, so he changed it so he can make money.
There should
He's
be
right.
no
He's right there
reason.
in Ohio. He lived right there in Ohio. I know
There should
everything
be
about him.
there should be no reason why any woman is giving any man on this platform or this apparatus the same respect equivalent that they would give their husband. You got me all
No.
the way fucked up. And why do you think that you are training any woman to do that?
Exactly.
If I could treat a man who has not done anything for me, he has not basically, devout himself to me and I devout myself to him. He have not invested in me and I haven't invested in him. If I'm supposed to give a random fucking stranger the same type of respect than my husband, then what is the point of having a husband if I'm supposed to treat every man that way? The problem is that these men believe that every woman is of their ownership, and they should be
Yeah.
able to treat women or have access to women, even the ones that they're not
That's
invested in,
online.
the ones
That's
that they do
online.
not
They
give a
want you
fuck
to
about.
respect
They
them.
still supposed to have access, availability to you, and be treated like fucking King Tut. And I do believe that these women who go on those panels are continuing this disrespect, that problem, because you're also trying to train women that they're supposed to give every man this type of respect.
That's a
That
lie.
doesn't make any fucking sense. If
No,
there's
that's a
a
lie.
reason why there's a title. If we're gonna put titles on things, there's a reason why titles are there. You're a boyfriend because you are a boyfriend. You are a husband because you are a husband. You a plaything because you are a plaything. They have no problem putting women into categories, but yet women are supposed to respect all men and not put them into their proper category. You got me fucking fucked up. You're
Me
gonna
too.
keep on finding yourself disrespected, devalued, and treated horribly by motherfuckers who are not even worth it. You letting some lame ass motherfucking dude who's fucking begging for motherfucking cash app
Yeah.
on a fucking panel because he don't even have over a fucking 1,000 subscribers tell you that you ain't shit, and how dare you have high self-esteem about yourself and nobody want your ass, and because
Look,
you're a
they
single
can't even
mother. Like, you really listening to these motherfucking clowns? Like,
look, they can't even pay their
please.
cable bill. They can't even pay their cable bill. They
They
gotta get
can't pay
somebody else
their
to pay
cell
their
phone
cable
bill. You
bill.
see their cell phones. You see their cell phones when they come on here. Their apparatus that they use to come up here. It be blinking off and everything. They be on somebody
Wait,
else's fucking Wi-Fi. The camera don't be looking all foggy like it's back in from 1990 with the 1990 cameras and shit like that, with not with the clear scope. Y'all let the most
wait,
idiotic
you
head.
wait, Obsidian, yeah, just what y'all was just saying. The reason why he batting so hard for Pearly thing is because when he needed his internet paid, she sent him $300. Remember that? That is the
Hmm.
reason
Now
why.
that was what's his name got his phone on? Dennis Sperling, the
Dennis
one
Sperling.
Dennis Sperling one who got his
No, Obsidian said he needed to pay his. I think it was his internet bill.
yeah, that was Dennis Sperling gave him the money. Dennis
No, but
Sperling.
just Pearly sent him some money too.
Well, I don't know. I know Dennis Furley got his. He said I would not have this thing going on, this panel going on, if it wasn't for Dennis Furley. Give me the money because the Eagle hadn't flies yet. Me, he ain't got paid from YouTube yet. He got it from Dennis Furley.
Girl. But see, they'll let anybody who's supporting them do anything, whether it's right or wrong. This lady shitted on slavery. She said, "Y'all over lie about slavery. Slavery wasn't that bad, bitch. You let me be. You be a slave then. You be a slave."
I
Like I
bet you.
said,
I bet you wouldn't have took our place. I can guarantee you that.
I don't know. Fuck all that. You know why? Because like she wouldn't even be able to deal with the type of slavery that her own fucking community dealt with. Like because I'm assuming that she must be Irish. You was a fucking you was a slave, or you was enslaved by your own people too. Like seriously, if she was even to go back in that time, she wouldn't be able to deal with it. Like all those things, when people like that say things like that, they do it because they love to trigger you, and they love to trigger us as a black community because they know that we are traumatized. We know that we have a certain level of trauma in us that's out of this world, and it continues to be uh thrown in our face with microaggressions after microaggressions, right? And it's the same thing with these men and these fucking waterheads in our community. They
Yeah, it's
traumatize
our
us
own
every
men
single
doing
day because we
doing this
have
crap.
every every statistic. Oh, that's a black woman. Oh, that's a black woman. Black woman this, black woman that, black woman this. They literally go microaggressions with us every single day. They re-traumatize us every single day because they look for a rouse out of us. They look to get that out of us. It's a constant cycle, and the whole point is, you women, if you are tired, and I've been saying this for like how many fucking years now, if you're tired, get off the fucking wheel. None of this shit is gonna move without you. Get off the wheel. That's all you have to do, and watch how shit change. Just get off the wheel. That's it.
Honestly, I want to see women. I want women to really have more self-esteem. I want them
Hmm.
to stop going on these panels. I really don't understand why they go to these platforms and get on these panels with these men. It makes no sense to me.
I don't
You can
understand.
never catch me talking to them. Never.
Absolutely not. You will never see me on their motherfucking panels. The only time you will ever see me talking to them is that they came to my fucking channel and I had to fucking curse them out in the process. Other than that, you will have never seen me because I don't care. I don't want their validation. Y'all motherfuckers are beneath me. Like, seriously, the way how you talk to people, the way how you disrespect
Hmm.
human beings, the way how you disrespect women, the way how you devalue children, fuck them kids because you don't like
Yeah,
their mother. Like, there is no way that you can sit with me as a decent human being and think I have respect for you. You are lower than me. You are trash. There's no way. So this is why I don't understand for other women seeking validation for people who are fucking trash human beings. And whether or not they're trying to just do it because it's entertaining and people like to see the bullshit, people like to see people get cursed out and shit, that still shows me your character, your trash, that you find shit like that fucking funny. Like, why would I want to be associated with anybody who think like you? You're trash. You're garbage. You
Yeah,
scum of the fucking earth. Get the fuck out of here. Like, no.
exactly. Exactly.
it's crazy.
And all the women that still try to say, well, they're not that bad. Like that's what I came up here to say. Like it just bothers me to see women so male identified and worship black men so much. It just
It's just
mm-hmm.
stupid. It's dumb. It's beyond done. Like, yesterday was should have been an epiphany to so many women. When Yanni sat up there and heard how Anton was talking to that woman, called that woman a monkey, talked specifically to black American women. He literally made the distinction, talking about black American women are monkey, dog 304s, whores, and all this shit like that, right? He know.
But they going over there to sleep with these foreign women that are
But
the actual
here's
ones.
the funny thing, Auntie. He said American black women when he disrespected. I can't stand these rock rally, these masculine, whatever. The reason why he said that because he knew that he had to make the distinction because if he's a continental black man and he has a continental black wife and he would and there was going to be an issue and there was going to be a problem there. So when he said black women this, black women that, and Yanni put a picture of his wife and his daughter up there and he was like, "Oh no, can you take them down? Can you take them down? They're innocent." That she called him to shot. When you make a generalized comment about black women, you're including your wife and your
Oh,
daughter.
she
You don't
pulled
get
up
to
their
Yes.
picture.
separate them. They're not no
She pulled up their
separation.
picture. She pulled up
Yep.
their picture.
That was
Yep,
in
she
the
put their picture
thumbnail.
up. That's right.
Yes,
She
ma'am. She
sure
pulled
did.
up
She
their
put his
picture.
picture
That's
up.
good.
She put the picture
That's
up
good.
right next to his words. His words that
Yeah,
said black women
good.
are the enemy. He said
Yeah,
that.
good. Good. I'm glad she did.
And that's why he came on as quickly as he possibly could. And she said, I put your wife up there for a reason because I knew that you would respond to it, and I want you to come through. And Yanni don't play. Like I said, that's my Aries sisters. We don't give a fuck. Y'all don't know petty until we fucking run to be petty, like hands down, like for real. And that's what it is. You need to be shown in the face what you were saying. You're literally saying that black women is this, black women and that, and you think that that doesn't include your wife and your daughter. You got
Yeah,
me
it
all
ain't
way
no
fucked up.
hands
I don't
off with
understand what reality you think you live in.
it ain't no hands off with them. No. Mm-mm.
There's no way you can make a generalized statement about black women and think that does not include your wife or your child. Your wife is black, your daughter is black. You're literally the way that you're sitting up there talking about black women and disrespecting black women. You think your daughter is not going to be touched? You think that she's gonna escape that type of treatment? You're sitting
No,
up
she
there,
not.
you're sitting up there teaching the younger men that eventually she can possibly interact with one day. You're teaching them how to treat her. But you
Yep.
want to sit up there and call yourself a good father. You want to sit up there and call yourself a good husband. You want to sit up there and call yourself a good black man. Get the fuck out of here. Y'all
He
fucking
che-
stupid. Get out of here.
and he cheat on his wife, so he needs to stop. Stop
And
it.
then they're fucking demons, yo. Demons. But I don't want to be called a demon. I don't want the stereotype. I don't want the stigma for doing all the mean shit and foul shit I do. Women do it too.
Yeah,
Like, yo,
that's the
I
first
can't
thing they
stand
holler.
their
Women
fucking
do it
pansy
too.
asses, yo. They man fucking weak. I am like, they're the weakest links on the face of the fucking planet. I can't believe it's so annoying because I grew up in a house with a black man who was not weak. Even my brothers, my father, my uncles, like people in my line, the men in my family line are not these dudes. It is so disgusting to see how far black men have fallen. It
That
disgusts me
that's
beyond
what
every fucking
Wait,
Renee
word.
be
hold on.
tripping me out with them names.
No,
Renee
wait,
is
hold
off
on.
the
Let me play
chain.
a little bit more of this here. 1 second, y'all.
Jason Witt Low Shrimp.
Yeah. Hey, good morning, Juan. What's good? Oh, who is that?
That's
Gordo?
Ray. That's Ray. Rachel.
Jason, what?
Renee. That's Renee. Renee
Good morning,
Craig.
Rochelle. Rochelle, crazy with them day. Girl, she be having me hollering. Oh, Lord. Hold on. Let me play a little more.
This is no longer gonna happen, and that they're making changes and blah blah blah. 8 days ago, when I talked to JR's assistant, I think it would have been 5 days ago. And I was lied to, and I was told that this is no longer gonna happen, and that they're making changes and blah 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 blah. And this is when I realized, I'm like, JR is coming across as one of those men. He tried to play the nice guy.
Fair use.
If your hand ain't really in it, why are you allowing it on your platform? If your hand is not in it, why don't you just remove those videos? Why are you still collecting checks off of those videos? Why do you still have those panels up with B. Taylor being disrespected and all the other black women being disrespected? Why don't you take those panels down? JR is the nice guy that I warned you about. He's the guy where it's like, He'll throw rocks, but he won't show his hand. He'll be involved, and like he don't have nothing to do with that.
That's what I wanted y'all to hear. Listen, that guy JR never argues with anybody. Y'all ever notice that? He's always the calm, like
That's
Barry
because he's
White.
a puppet master.
Yeah, he's like the Barry White image, right? And he
He's
always seemed like he had nothing to do with the setups, right?
the
But
puppet master.
exactly, be aware that this man have chaos all around him. But how the hell he stays so calm?
He
And he
knows.
never stops and tells a guy, "Hey, you're going too far." He never interferes. He never does nothing.
Listen, he knows who he picks to come on this panel, and he picked those guys for a reason. Okay, he picked the guys who's gonna come up there and who's gonna act like they're gonna act out a way. They love cursing out women. They love putting women in check and shit like that. He knows what sells. Like, don't let these waterheads lie to you. Because he tried to lie to Yanni on her what's the name, saying that, oh, he wasn't there and he let somebody else run it and that's why they went there. You really want to sit up there and lie like all the other shows that we seen women getting cursed out and disrespected, that you weren't there, you wasn't running it? None of these men took accountability. All these men try to lie and say, well, I be trying to stop it, and I talk to them on the back end and I tell them, yo, y'all wilding out, chill out, stop talking to women like that. No, if y'all want to disrespect women, and especially black women, public, that fucking apology better be public. Ain't no fucking talking on the back end, talking about, oh, I squared it off with homie and everything is all right. He's not gonna do that again. That don't do nothing for that black woman's image. That doesn't do anything for people to see that black men can respect black women and black women can respect black men. None. You don't want to establish that type of fucking union because you know it makes more money, and you know that the people that's in your fucking chat are incels who come to fucking see black women get dragged. That's who you know who's giving money. They're paying you money to drag and disrespect, demean, and devalue black women. But you don't want to call the spade a spade. You don't want to be honest that you make your money off of fucking disrespecting and hurting black women. That's just what it is.
That's all it is.
Yeah. Well, hold on. Let me play a level.
How? When it's on your platform. I just don't like it when people play in my face. That's what I don't like. I don't like when people play in my face. They play on my intelligence, and then they try to make it seem like I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm reaching. I'm overreacting.
Skip it a little because I'm trying to get to the point.
The title says, let me pull it up. Let me go ahead and play this video.
Hey, Sharice.
Wow. What's up, Sharice? Hey, y'all. Fair use, y'all. Fair use.
And listen, ladies, this whole being nice, trying to play nice, trying to be nice.
Let it go. Let it go.
What you say? Let's go. Let's get it, y'all say?
Let's get it. Let's go.
People always try to take advantage of you when you try to be fair. You try to be nice. They always try to take advantage of you when you try to do that. That's why you can't be nice all the time. I said I wasn't nice. I said I was kind. Kind was me calling JR and saying, "Hey, JR, what's going on? What's going on with your network, your platform, your brand?" That was me being kind. I never said I was nice.
Now, let me tell y'all this here. She was calling the wrong person because one day on Fight Club, Anton Daniels let it slip. Somebody mentioned, yeah, I be seeing you on Lapeef, and Anton Daniels said, I own Lapeef Network. I promise you. He said that. He said, I own Lapeef Network. And so we saying all of this here, but JR just another Negro under contract.
Yeah, he's what Anton funds it. So
yeah. He says Anton Daniels said, I own the Lapeef Network.
Yeah, that is his
and
that is his platform. Lapeef is that's his whole platform. He owns all of it. And he just delegates, like you said, he has people under contract. So he delegates people that run different shows.
Like Aaron run the Fight Club.
Right.
Yes. So we sitting up here keep
So,
saying
but you know what?
JR, but we
Yeah,
say JR because it says JR is Lapeef. You know, his name is JR Lapeef. But
but you know, listen, y'all. He overruns all of them. Like if he decide overrides them, that's what I meant to say. If he decides he wants to come on and be in charge, that's what he does.
Yeah,
yeah.
he does because he own it.
Mm-hmm. Well, let me let it play.
Because I didn't have to do that. I know how hard it is to build a brand. I know how hard it is. It's very hard. It's not easy. Let me go ahead and play this video real quick.
Yeah, Sharice say, damn tequila, your
Is
mic is
embarrassing
loud.
her body. But with all that being said, I'm glad something, whether it's the 70 dicks, whether it's the flab and the surgery, or whether it's her finding God, I'm just glad she's making a change because she has kids. Them kids is tired of her looking, their mama looking like a hoe. So the day your mama says, I don't want to be a whore anymore, I'm happy for the kids.
Why do we give credit to people that has profited from the dysfunction that they continue to place on the community? They extract all of the money from it, and then we supposed to give them some credit like they did something that was courageous or any better than anybody else. Why? You know, and for y'all that's speaking on the church that don't know shit about the church,
You don't either.
why
He
do
really don't. He a
God always
hypocrite.
have to
He
get the
horrible.
leftovers?
I said, sorry.
Why is it that when you
He's
fuck up in your
projecting. They're
life
talking about themselves.
that we gotta have a redemption story? You know what? We don't always have to hear y'all testimonies. I don't want to hear.
Wait, now at this point, Anton Daniel sends Yanni a $5 cash app and says, you might want to take my wife off your live stream. Say what you want about me. I don't even know who you are. Ha! He's telling that to Yanni. Yanni ain't taking shit now.
You know, live your life a little bit differently.
How you gonna ask somebody to take your wife off, but you can curse out women?
But you can talk about somebody else's wife.
Not even that. You see how he tried to threaten her? Oh, I think you need to take my wife down because I don't even know you like that. Oh, like what you gonna do?
I don't.
What you gonna do?
Well,
What
he
you gonna
popped
do,
up, y'all.
demon?
He done popped up now.
Good afternoon, Anton.
What's going on?
Okay, so
Can you hear
as
me
you
good?
know,
Wait, he got another Coogee sweater on.
Can you hear me good?
yes, we're good. So as you know, lately, with everything that's been going on within the YouTube space, the drama online, offline, and things like that, why is it when it comes to these panels that you're on, you act like this towards women? You have a daughter, you have a wife. Would you want someone speaking to them like this?
What did I say that was disrespectful to the clip that you just said?
You see?
This,
You see how they
there are so
bullshit?
many other panels. There are so many other panels. You're calling women 304s, hoes, monkeys. Black women are the black man's biggest enemies. I thought the whole purpose of these panels were to bring us further together, to work together, to find a solution. But it seems like with these panels that I see you in a lot, you're creating more of a divide. And that's not the content.
And he know that.
That's not the
I
content
think
that
you
I
need
got
to look
from
at
the
the
original.
context. I think you need to look at the context of the entire conversation.
There is no fucking contest, you fucking
Before you draw
demon.
your
Exactly.
No, I don't. No, I don't.
Well, you
You
don't
want
let
to
me,
know why I
you don't let me
don't?
finish talking?
Don't let him finish,
I don't.
girl.
Do you want to have a conversation or do you want a debate? Because I thought this was a conversation.
There's no debate.
A conversation is I'm listening to you speak, and then when you ask me a question, you gotta let me
He
answer.
gotta teach her what a conversation is. See how condescending?
You on her panel.
I wish he
I'm
would
listening.
tell me
So
the
what I'm saying is,
definition
I
of a
think we need to look
conversation,
at
because
the
they always
context
act like they're
of the
some great
of the
debaters.
entire
They don't even
conversation.
know what fucking
You can't
context.
do what
What
you want to
context
do
are you talking about? The
as an
context is his
individual
behavior, and he
and
wants to
then
talk
think
about
that you
everything
don't get the
else
same
outside
energy.
of his
For example,
behavior. You got me
the
always
clip that you
fucked
just
up. Like,
showed,
I swear these
I was
motherfuckers think
talking
they fucking smart and
and
they
then I
dumb
was
as hell.
interrupted. After, on my own panel, I waited until they got done speaking, and then I started to give what it is that I said. Now, if you actually look at my show, afterwards, she admitted that she was wrong and she was moving a certain type of way, and she actually publicly apologized, because actually that woman that I had got into it with, Queen Sheba, I've defended her. And you can ask her specifically. I defended her against a lot of people that was actually coming against her, a lot of men individually. And you can
I
actually
don't
ask
want to
her.
hear all his lies. Let me fast forward a little. I can't
Yeah,
deal with
fast forward. I don't know
Double
about
on
want to
these
do
panels.
You guys
lying
out your
self.
name, any weird stuff like that.
Well, then you haven't watched enough. Because
I've
I've seen
seen
some
all
egregious
I've
shit
seen
being
is
said.
Wow,
a
was
woman
that
say
Sharice?
something that you don't like, that sets you off, it triggers you, and then you go into this full-blown
Good
rant
morning,
and you
everybody.
start calling people out their names. That's what I've seen.
Oh, no,
Hey, Reese, Paul.
Hey, Reese.
What's that?
Why haven't I
I
seen
absolutely.
Sharice, welcome. Why? What you want to ask?
Can
Sis?
y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, I was there at this
Plus,
live.
I think that's your background.
No, I don't have here. Am I good?
No, you good.
Okay. Okay. No, I was there at this live, and the only thing I would just say is, like, I don't know, Yanni don't really get it, like, because Yanni was just like, well, he has a black this and a black that and a black daughter. Like, they don't never care. That doesn't never matter. Like, I don't know why these women don't understand it, but like, all these niggas have a black mom. They don't care. Like, it doesn't make no difference. So I didn't interrupt y'all though.
No, that's true.
I haven't seen it not one time. I've seen so many different panels. I've sat through so many different live streams. We're talking about not just the clips. We're talking about the 3-hour live streams. I have not seen that.
Well, like I said, I've been called out of my name plenty of times. And so when people meet me with respect, I meet them with
Women do
respect.
it too.
Same
The
thing for men.
fucking child.
See,
This
Right.
guy said these men are children. They're child.
And I keep the same energy when a man do it. I'm an equal accountability partner.
You a liar.
And so when a man moves,
I can't listen to that much.
What I
lie.
say?
Okay, just let go now.
I don't really remember, but you weren't too happy with that. You weren't too happy with my video. But I didn't bring you on here for that.
Okay.
I just want to ask you, because you mentor women, right?
He mentor women and call them women children
Do you
and
feel
don't
like they're
listen to
being
women.
treated fairly when it comes to these panels?
That's weird.
No.
Okay.
To a certain degree. So,
Oh,
I wanted to
now
come
he
up here
said.
while Anton was on here
Mhm.
because
Yanni
I
made
don't
all
believe
these
in
men bitch
talking
up
behind
on
nobody's
her on
back.
her
You feel
panel.
me?
She
I would
did.
come up
She
here while
did, girl.
Anton was here.
Mhm.
But because it's hearsay, you know what I mean? But all together, because I'm not here to prove to nobody or whatever. Anton's not my cousin, and JR ain't my
I don't want to hear
brother
that
or
shit.
crazy or whatever. I don't know the woman. I don't know where she's from or whatever. So, I'm not necessarily here to just be, So, Anton will literally say,
He a liar.
are you under Mr. Let Go's Women Protection Agency? He'll make jokes about stuff like that, right? So he's made plenty of jokes about Mr. Let Go protects the women.
Mhm.
Have you ever
What?
heard Anton saying any of those type of statements? Just so I know where you are.
No, like I haven't heard him say anything about that. But why? This is
Well,
my
that's a lie
why
anyway.
you guys select who gets a level of respect and who doesn't. I think that's bullshit.
Exactly.
Well, hold on. The reason for that is, one, if I know a woman, I know where she's coming from. And to a certain degree, if women get to the point where they start getting irate with Anton or whoever,
They
I'm
never
like,
get
yo,
irate on that show. They
And
never.
I'll
I've
kinda,
never
jump
seen
in,
women get
because in
irate
my
and cursing them niggas.
Right, because they're usually like, kind of little
a
mammies.
panel where it's men and women.
Yes. Not a
Mhm.
little, a lot.
A lot, yeah. No, they are.
But I
Right.
like this show because they all came and kissed her damn ring because she was not backing down
Yeah,
from
that's
none of
right.
it.
Kiss the ring, bitch ass niggas.
Answer to that is we are dysfunctional.
Time to apologize for talking about fuck them kids. That's what really bothered me about that. And I was gonna say that when I had like a chance to, but
Who is
yeah,
that?
like he said, fuck your children. And all the men was
That's
just
B. Taylor.
silent. And Ali, all of these men, I see all of these people in the
Another
chat.
mammy.
And I just want to say to them, SB, all of y'all that's coming over here don't have no damn clue. Y'all always want to hold women accountable. Y'all always want to degrade single mothers. Y'all always want to sit there and hold women accountable. But when the men is getting their foot to the fire, y'all want to come in, what about the women? What about them? Y'all always holding them fucking accountable. I'm sorry, Yanni. This is making me pissed off.
No, girl, go ahead and get it out.
No, don't do that. Don't do that, B. Taylor, because when you with Lakeith, you never said a cuss word. So shut the hell up.
Well, wasn't she just on Anton Daniels getting cussed
Why
out?
do y'all bring it up?
Yes.
Yeah.
And got checked by Pearly Things. B. Taylor got humiliated. And that's why she don't like Anton no more because she claimed they set her up. But let
But
me
this
tell
is
you this.
she was on Yanni's show talking about this, and she was like, I just don't know what it is, like if this is the real him or if he's just putting on an act for TV because sometimes we're cool. Like I don't even know if she learned her lesson yet.
Hell no, she ain't learned shit. I'm speaking for her. She's still
Right.
dumb. But
No, she
anyway, I mean, she beautiful, but she
she
airhead. But
doesn't, yeah.
anyway, let me play this here because see, let me tell you, all this got triggered because Six the Goddess went off on Anton Dan. She didn't hold her tongue. She said, "Nigga, I don't fuck with you no more." Bottom line. And Six the Goddess always was on them men's sides and always was one. And I'm gonna be honest, I didn't care for her. That's why I couldn't watch her too much. But the day when she did that stream and Anton came on there to check her and she stood her ground, I kind of liked her a little more now. But this is them flipping the table since she done told Anton she don't rock with. I don't rock with you no more. I don't fuck with you.
But that's
Blah
the
blah blah.
thing. A lot
Wait,
of
still
hold
don't
on.
really
women.
like her.
Now Obsidian and all of these men have put out this rumor saying she me too a black man just like Pearly Things, right? Because Six the Goddess was like, "Why y'all supporting this lady?" And she got a black man fired and almost arrested and fired and stuff, right? But now they saying she me too the man. But listen, this is all cap. She me too nobody. She told black men, I don't want chaotic talking to me anymore. He's scaring me, and I want y'all to honor my wishes.
Yeah, because
And
Chaos is
But
disrespectful. He's very disrespectful.
yo, this is the
girl,
only thing though. How y'all gonna go on these dusty platforms and say you don't want certain people talking to y'all? Like, why don't they just stay away? Like, I mean, it's really that hard.
So she's not on the Lapeep. She's not on that channel no more.
no, she never was. She, Six the Goddess always had her own show. But listen to this.
Going on, especially when it
No,
comes
I
to
thought it
these
was B.
women.
Taylor.
Brothers try to jump in here and come to their defense.
Yeah, B. Taylor is not gonna go on the show
Classic
anymore.
101.
Oh, okay.
They clout chasing too. Well, it depends. Like I said, I do agree sometimes these niggas just go overboard. And I'm not calling out no name.
No, it's this one.
Crazy woman. She's saying, "Sir, why are you doing this?" Yeah, that's in an annoying tone. And that's why I lost it. I lost it because, in my opinion, I shouldn't even been speaking to her in the first place. But because I was on this panel, I spoke to her. But women like her in real life, I walk across the street because I don't want nothing to do with it.
That's
But yeah, that's
chaotic.
good. That's why I went
He
on.
got upset because she asked him where her parents was from.
That dude is trash. He ain't no but pure trash. People think because they put on a suit jacket that they good men. No, he trash.
Show us the hood you live in. Show us all your ghetto gangbanging friends right now. I bet you don't live around the niggas. Your next door neighbor's a neurosurgeon. Stop lying. This is.
How did he know her next door neighbor is a neurosurgeon? And first he said he didn't know nothing about Six the Goddess. But wait, he's gonna say she lives in a 12-bedroom mansion. She drives a BMW. She's a single mama. She's this, she's that. He knows everything about this woman, but in the beginning, he didn't know nothing about her.
But single, she was married, I think.
She was, but she divorced.
Yeah.
But still, you know they like to throw up all that bullshit.
Obsidian. I keep saying this, and I'm not trying to knock women. Women
Oh, I
are
can't
not
stand
intelligent
hearing
like
his
men. Their
fucking
brains
voice.
don't work like ours, and they're not logical for the most part, and they don't have to be. They're
Well,
women.
more logical
That's
than
hilarious.
you.
Yeah,
Who is
men are
that?
not
Who's
logical
that
at all.
talking?
Well, that's chaotic.
Six came up talking to me, and so Lady Mogalet,
He
another
on
story I used to
Obsidian
hear.
There's
channel.
nothing
They're
logical
exposing
about
6
these
the
fucking
goddess
waterheads. They
today.
are
They
the
talk.
most
No,
Look,
emotional
they
no, they're
people
actually
there.
emotional, and they
Okay,
actually don't know
they
how to
talk
handle
about.
their emotions.
They
That's
talk the same talking points. All of them have the same talking point.
they
yeah,
think
but
women are emotional because women's moods fluctuate, but women actually can handle their emotions. These niggas
But you
are
gotta
always
make.
emotional at all times, and they can never handle it. That's why they. And I was watching this content creator recently, and she was basically saying like that is really their nature, that they don't have like they don't use logic and they're very emotional. That's why they have crimes of passion. Because
Wait a minute. Why you think Angry Man named his name Angry Man? Angry emotion. So you are angry man. So you're using
he's
emotion.
very
They're
emotional.
stupid because, like I said, they act like anger, rage, frustration, or they think those are not emotions. They
emotions,
think
right,
emotions is only crying and being sad and
right.
woe is me. You don't even know the ranges of emotions, so you can't be logical if you don't know all the different ranges of different emotions. And then on
No,
top
I'm
of that, you only want to act in those particular type of emotions like rage and anger, but then you don't want nobody to say that it's toxic masculinity though. But who's running around here being angry all the fucking time? The ones who are named Angry Bird. That's who wants to
yeah.
be known as they're angry all the fucking
The
time.
time. That's why I say anger is an emotion. So you holler, I'm angry. I name myself Angry Man, Angry Bird. That means you're angry. You got emotion. Dumb. These
You're
dudes are
emotional,
dumb.
yeah. Hmm.
Who they dumb?
I'm sick of them saying that though, because even B Taylor was playing into it, saying like they was trying to call her masculine, but then they was calling her emotional, and she was like, "Well, how am I masculine if I'm emotional?" But it's just like I wouldn't even let like they're
And the
emotional.
only reason
Period. Like,
they call her a masculine because she talk back to them or she have a something to say. So that make you be masculine. No, it don't. You're
You're
not gonna talk
only
to me any kind of
masculine.
way.
Listen, you're only masculine to these men when you don't bow down to them. You're
To
only
them.
masculine to these men if you defend yourself. That's the only time they use masculine as a cheap way to take a dig at your womanhood. When you defend
Mm-hmm.
yourself and you don't allow them to say or do whatever the fuck they please with you, then you have masculine because they
Yeah.
think that they think their warped, twisted mind about womanhood is that she is supposed to be beneath and men and all things and everything. She's not supposed to have a backbone. She's not supposed to feel good
Mm-mm.
about herself unless a man gives it to her. Like they feel that we supposed to be seeking their validations to the end of the earth. I'm not. I'm
mm,
never going to seek validation for somebody who can't even birth themselves. You can't even reproduce yourself without me. Why the fuck would I seek validation from you?
yeah, I mean, I don't get it.
Yeah, long as you quiet and docile and don't say anything, let them run all over you fine. But the minute you say something to try to protect yourself, oh, you masculine. Okay, well, that's what I'm gonna be.
I mean, he was calling her a hoe, cussing her out like real bad. Like, I just,
Anton he's
yeah,
terrible.
Anton.
But
Hmm.
yeah, he's terrible. He hollering about he a Christian. I said Christian where? That's why I'm not a Christian now. Because
That's why I'm not a
Christian
Christian
is
either.
yeah, because
Exactly.
y'all don't preach what y'all don't preach talk what y'all preach. Y'all preach all this stuff, but you got hate and all this stuff in your heart, just like the next one.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And let me say this, y'all know I am still Christian and stuff, but it bothers me because I hate when people claim Christianity and then they show unchristian like ways.
Yeah, yeah, you don't
Honestly,
show no
like
Christian
I know
likeness.
I get upset and sometimes I do, go off on people, but for the most part, I really do try to practice what I preach. and or live a certain life. And it is upsetting when people be like, I'm this, I'm that, and you're representing people wrong.
No, no, no. I
Because
want to say this here to be clear to you, sister. Tequila, baby, you represent yourself and your faith well.
Mm-hmm.
Don't take what nobody's saying like
Yeah,
how you
yeah.
no,
We
feel.
I
ain't talking
don't.
Yeah,
about
I
you.
don't.
yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
but see, I used to be a Christian, so that's why I said what I
Me
said,
too.
cause what I didn't sing, and I just ain't.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't trying to hear
And
that no more.
but what I'm saying is, I hate that when people, not y'all, I'm talking about like people
Yeah,
like
I
I'm a
know. We
Christian, I'm a
understand.
Christian. You know, like the unwoman. We all know who she is.
World
Um,
Queen, yeah.
hmm
That's right.
Antoine, all of them type of people, they're disgusting people. They're horrible people. But then they want to say, "Oh, I'm a Christian. I love
Yeah, I'm
God.
a Christian. I live.
Let me
Praise
ask you
Jesus,"
this
all this
though.
kind of stuff. It's disgusting.
What is
Yeah,
Antoine's
Billy.
relationship with his woman though?
Oh,
Like,
he cheat on her because he messing with that girl. What's that girl name?
That light
She was
skinned
in her.
girl,
What's her name? Whatever. She was at their house with them, and he said, "Don't worry about what we do."
Wait,
Something.
they say he be with Island Girl Q. They
Island
say
girl.
now he
Yeah, that's
with
her name.
trying to creep with Fantasy Island Girl,
Yeah.
and now he used to be sleep with different multiple different. They say Courtney Michelle was with Lapeef and he a married man. That's why I say it's
yeah,
too
yeah.
much.
Yeah.
Courtney's a demon.
Oh
But
yeah, and Daryl went up there and laid it all on the table. He went off about all of them because
Who?
some
Daryl Long? You talking about Daryl
hmm
Long?
yeah,
They talking about him. Shit. Everybody, these folks is terrible.
My thing
Mm.
is, if this is all supposed to be professional in business, why this shit is sounding like Peyton Place? Now,
It
all my
do.
old heads know about what Peyton Place is.
Oh yeah, I know what Peggy. I used to look.
Exactly.
That was my
Y'all know
show.
who was.
Yeah.
But this what I'm saying. Like, is there this whole shit is acting like a whole fucking Peyton Place. Everybody fucking each other. Everybody sleeping with each other. Everybody dibbling, dabbling with each other. Y'all supposed to be networking and trying to build up the platform to have different topics and content and stuff like that. But y'all literally are using these shits to get together and smash people online. Like, y'all can't tell me like that. Y'all, that is some real
Niece,
lame shit. I just
look,
don't understand. Like, this is weird.
Niece, you done took
me
me
too.
way back. I'm gonna have to go watch Peggy Place.
I
You
haven't
done
seen Peyton Place Auntie in like about 5 years. Now I'm gonna watch it. I gotta watch it now. Get and y'all and anybody don't know what Peyton Place is, go watch Peyton Place. It's back in it's like a 1957s movie where all these
It's a
little
good
white
movie.
people in this neighborhood was all fucking each other, fucking around
Yeah,
each other, and
people
it
getting
was
great by the
getting
stepdaddy
raped
and
by their
everything.
stepfathers and all that. Yo, this shit is crazy. Go watch Peyton Place.
It was good.
Good movie.
Whose channel was this on? Like this whole beef thing.
It was on the
Like what?
Lapeep, wasn't it?
Oh,
Was it on
okay.
the Lapeep channel? Mule?
Like the original, the original beef.
Yeah,
Yeah,
what
with the one
channel?
where where Anton was cussing out B Taylor.
That was on the Lapeef network. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I say Yanni called him out because you cannot sit up here and say that this doesn't have nothing to do with you. You can't say that you don't allow this to happen. You set this whole narrative up. And you're talking to a woman who has her own platform and has had her own platform for a very long time. She knows that she creates the climate on her channel. We all do. All of us content creators create our own climate in our channel. We allow our of the people who come subscribe and follow us, we allow them the range of how they are able to express themselves. We have our certain rules and policies where we allow people not to say this, not to say that, or whatever not. We all have that type of control. So for him to act like he doesn't have any control and he doesn't have any involvement of how these women are being treated on this panel is a lie. And I don't deal with liars, and I know that Yanni don't deal with liars because she's an Aries just like me. We just don't deal with liars. Like, you're not gonna play in our fucking face when we see for what it is. We know you're allowing shit to happen because it makes you money. You making more money with the bullshit than all the positive shit. Just admit it. Admit it so you can give people the right and the ability to choose whether or not if they want to deal with you or not. You know what I'm saying? But don't be taking people's right against away from them by lying and putting on a facade that you're something that you are that you aren't. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
if people really knew that Kevin Samuels really wanted to wanted to focus and talk about men getting their shit together and being gentlemen or whatever. Not if they really knew that, then that they would have supported Kevin Samuels when he was talking and addressing men. But they didn't support Kevin Samuels when he was only talking and addressing men. They only supported Kevin Samuels when he started bashing and talking about fucking black women. So you see what I'm saying? Like once you realize that you found the golden ticket, then and you don't have any integrity, at least let somebody know that that's what it is. Don't put on this facade that you're trying to do something right and you're trying to do righteous when intelligent minds can see that you really have a hidden agenda. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just stupid to me. It's bugged out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
it
I
is.
think the women, it's just like, come on, like y'all, like how many times y'all gotta go be disrespected? How many times do these niggas gotta tell you they don't like you and they hate you? I
Yeah.
mean, damn.
How many times you got to do it? And like I said,
Right.
I don't feel sorry for them. I'm gonna tell you right now
Me
because
neither.
y'all know what it is. Y'all knew what it was. That
I
they gonna
agree.
turn
At
on
this
you.
point, I
Michaela was
don't
acting
feel
like
sorry for
she
them.
didn't know. She was acting like she didn't know whether she wanted to go back there or not. Like she was like, "Oh, I don't know if this is the real
You don't
him
know
or if
if you
he."
don't want to get disrespected anymore or not. That's weird.
She
But
said,
then,
"I don't know if this
but
is the
then
real him or if he's just putting on for a show." Like, girl,
if
this is
he
the
could
real him.
disrespect you like that, that's the real him. I
I
don't
mean,
understand what they talk about. What's the real him and what's really not. Like, listen, people act the way they are because that's who they are.
that's
People,
who they are.
I don't understand why they keep on trying to make it seem like, oh, but that's not him and that's not her. No,
You
really,
are
like
who you
people.
are. You put on that representative coming
Exactly. You're
visit. You are.
literally putting your best foot. You're being a representative of who you are. Well,
You
you're
remember
up
when
here.
Bomb said she
That's
thought he
it.
was a Christian? You remember when Bomb said she thought he was a Christian, and then she seen out and no, he was doing his representative.
Mm-hmm.
She thought he was, because he was saying all that Christian stuff. He was a Christian and he was this and that. I said, no, he just told a woman he'll take his whatever and put it down her throat. I said, what Christian do that? And then he a
Right.
married man on top of it.
Do y'all know what this video was called? That one where all that shit happened at?
It was Real Talk with Yanni. It's her last video.
It was
No, I
yesterday.
seen that video,
Was
but the actual I saw that, but the
you talking about the
actual
Lapeep? You talking about
yeah,
the Lapeep one video
because I'm on
when
the
that
channel,
happened
but
on?
Yeah, I need an. If you find it, Reese, let me know because I'm thinking about. I'm gonna go live today, and we gotta discuss this. So if y'all ladies do come over later on, I would gladly appreciate it because I'm gonna think about going live today. It's my birthday weekend, so we gonna turn up. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
well, happy
Woo!
birthday, niece.
Thank
yes, happy
you.
birthday,
Oh,
sis.
happy birthday!
Yeah. So we're gonna turn up, and I want to
Happy
discuss this.
birthday.
Like, there's something about what we need to look at the actual beef situation that happened. We really need to dissect that conversation and see where it led to the point where he literally called her anything and everything besides a child of God. So, because when he went to Yanni's channel, he made it seem he tried to lie. I know
Yeah,
he's
he was
lying,
lying.
but he tried to lie and said that she started with him first. She tried to lie and said that she was disrespectful to him first. And from what I've seen, from what I heard, is
From
that
what
all
I
she
saw
did was
Yanni play,
interrupt him.
that lady, all she did was interrupt him in the beginning, but she never cursed. She never even raised her voice.
Right,
Did
and
y'all
then
see Tommy come up there on Yanni's show?
Yeah,
yeah,
Tommy
Tommy
came up
Sotomayor
there.
was there too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, he was
What
there
the
too.
hell? He didn't have nothing to do with the
And he
situation, though,
was
right?
lying, y'all. He was lying,
He
like
was lying.
saying, "Oh, well, because a black woman who had my daughter, she don't work. They just came from New York. They just came from this trip,
Yeah,
and
I,
all on me, and I just support her because she's good to me and my daughter, and
mm-hmm.
so I don't have a problem with black women." And y'all, they said you the one who was talking about black women was B1000s
Yeah,
or something.
yeah.
Right.
But he always called somebody a black B.
But this is my thing, Yanni. That's why Yanni has a little bit mammy tendencies to me, because he was like, I think she had said like, well, you're not even married, and he gonna say, well, most black people aren't married, but you're a man, and men
But
control marriage, so that's not an excuse.
Yanni is still young, and if she don't have no kids, so why? I don't know what's the deal about this marriage stuff they keep on talking about. I don't get it. It ain't no
Well,
to
she's
be all.
30. I mean,
Yeah,
I don't know about the marriage thing, but I just think she don't get it sometimes.
Mhm. I don't know why they trying to reason with them. They the Terminator to me. When you call us the Terminator, they are. You can't reason with them. Nothing.
No, you can't. Like, there is no talking to them, and that's why I be like looking at these women sideways, because it's like, y'all need validation from these niggas that bad
On the internet, you want some
on the
validation?
internet.
Y'all trip.
Like, how many times they gotta tell you they hate you, they don't like you? Like,
I know, right? Like, seriously, like, do y'all really believe in some of a kid burning your hair? Like it started to make me believe that the way how these women are acting, like, they still believe in that fake fucking shit, that if you was a kid on the playground and a boy fucking tripped you,
yes,
or he put a
I
bug
pull
in your
your
ear,
hair.
he cut
I
your
pull
hair, or
your
something,
hair
like, oh, he
like
mhm,
you.
clearly must like you.
yeah.
Like, are you really believing this shit?
Yeah, well, you know what, y'all? I think that a lot of these women that be, wanting validation, I think a lot of them have, probably didn't have a dad growing up. Because I do notice that women who have had good father figures in their life don't really go through that type of stuff, like those relationship issues, and they don't usually seek male validation like that.
I just don't
That's just,
follow nobody. I ain't following nobody. I hate following people. Like these that's all they do is follow this person, follow that person. Be your own leader. That's what I can't
mhm.
do it.
But I feel like these women are also trying to convince these males of something. Like, they want to
Yeah, I
convince
don't know.
them that,
It ain't you can't
like,
convince them.
no, you can't.
They
Like,
still
they're
think what
different
they
from the
think
rest of the
about
black
us.
women.
Yeah, they still think what they think about us. You can't convince them. It's nothing to convince them about.
But what
Mhm.
the thing about it is, what are you convincing? What? That's what I want to know. Like, what do you want to convince? It
Yeah, I don't
doesn't
know.
matter when you're dealing with individuals and men like this. It doesn't matter what you do.
No.
You're
Mm,
not good enough. You're not going to change how they inherently feel about you. It doesn't
nope.
Mhm.
matter how many different new tasks you do. It doesn't matter how many you flip it on a handstand you can do. It doesn't matter if you lose the weight. It doesn't matter if you go to chef
Mm-mm.
class and become an ultimate top chef. None of this shit matters, because when it comes down to inherently you, the invisible part that you can't see, they don't like you. In
They
fact,
don't
they
like the
hate
color
you.
cause the
They
color of your
jealous of you.
skin.
They're
Wait,
jealous
I
of
just
you.
want to
They're
say
jealous
this
of
here.
your aura. They hate you at your spirit level. This is what these women don't understand. They hate you at your spirit level too. They
Because
hate
they're not
the
spiritual people.
Wait, I just want to ask if y'all could please hit the like and subscribe. Show some love to the Cash App. Y'all is $ Miss University. And MJ, can you please drop your link in the chat? And everybody please subscribe to MJ. She is awesome, y'all.
girl.
Anybody
Man,
else
I'm
who
on my
anybody
phone. I'm on
anybody
my.
else who have a channel? Tequila, you don't, huh? I'm actually subscribed to Tequila, but she don't have actually.
Reese,
Listen,
I'm
Reese
I'm
and
subscribing to
about
Renee
her.
to
do.
start. I'm about to start doing content.
Reese and
I
Okay.
don't
Renee
know
do.
what I'm gonna do yet, but I am about to start.
What you say, MJ?
Reese and Renee have a channel. I've been trying to get them to go live for the past like 2 weeks. Accountability, girls.
I know, for real. It's so much we could talk about too, like as of right now.
Yeah,
Have y'all
cause
heard about that poly couple or throuple? I'll say. Sure that you heard about it.
Which
They're on
one?
TikTok. It's this guy named Sean Adams, and he got these two women.
Oh yeah, I seen that. Yeah.
Mhm.
Sharice, drop you and Rochelle link in the chat, please, and
Yeah, I seen that
MJ.
one.
And
Yeah.
mine too, because I'm
Yeah.
on my phone right now.
Okay.
I can't drop it when I'm on StreamYard. It's weird.
All right.
No, but seriously, I think we do need to have a discussion, ladies, about this because we need to figure out the root cause. And I don't care about these waterheads. Fuck these waterheads, all 2023 and beyond. But we need to figure out what is the root cause of us continuing to seek validation from people who don't deserve it, who from people who haven't even earned it back from us. You know what I'm saying? Because like I don't have no problem validating someone who has earned it, who has proved it. Like I already initially give everybody respect, right?
Me
And then
too.
how the relationship grows later on, whether I continue to respect you or if I don't, it goes by your input. It goes by how you invest into this relationship. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I want to know where is this click at in our heads when it comes down to these men, some women, to these men, where these men don't have to do a motherfucking thing for them, and yet you seek validation from them. And then when you continue to show and prove and they still don't give you anything, you still feel that you need more. Like that is a psychological chemical imbalance that
Yeah.
must be going on, or something's wrong with your twitch. Because if you don't like food, right? If there's certain food that you don't like, we don't eat it, right? I don't. If I'm lactose intolerant, I'm not gonna fucking drink milk, right? I'm gonna go get an alternative. I'm gonna go drink soy milk. I'm gonna go drink almond milk. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna go drink fucking cow milk knowing that I'm lactose intolerant. So how come we can put that type of logic to that, but then we lose it? Like it's like a twitch that turns off when it comes to these men. When we lose it, where why are we putting and investing in people who don't invest in us? It doesn't make any sense.
No, that's absolutely right. Let me read this here from Caitlin, P.O. Box 123, Mammy Mountain. She said, "Happy birthday, weekend, big sis MG." But then she says, I like what she says here. It's not that she is a man; she is a woman that does value marriage, and there's nothing wrong with either belief. Men who aren't marriage minded try to throw marriage like a carrot on a stick. They also use that to divide women, and they do. They try to always uplift, like if you married, do you have a man? What the hell I
But
got
how
to
do
do
you
with the damn
value marriage
conversation?
with men
I
that
am
don't
so
even?
sick of that. I'm so sick of that. Do you have a man? Do you have a husband? Like,
But how is she
what?
up there
That's
with
not even
married
part of the
men?
damn conversation, and they'll do that to discredit you. I can't
Yeah.
stand that question now. I
But
No,
how
the
does that
last
show
time
she
I was
values
asked that,
marriage?
I lied and said no, just to
but
see
it
how
but
I would be treated. And guess what? I was really disrespected.
But
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 here's
I'm
how
the
do
thing,
you
tired
show
of
though.
that
it.
she
I'm tired
values
of that
marriage?
damn question.
But
What?
you're talking to men who don't fucking marry, so it doesn't even matter what they think. Like, do you how can you allow a man to question you whether about you being married or not, and he's not married? How can you allow
Well,
a
those
man to
men, some of the
question?
men up there are married, and that's my thing. Like, that's a little weird. Like, how? I mean, you value marriage, but you're on a panel with married men. So, I mean, I don't get that. Like, I just
But
think she
even
wants
with the
validation
married,
from them.
but here's the thing, and this is where the joke is, right? And this is where we have to be we that's why I want to discuss about this twitch that comes off when it comes to logic with dealing with these men, because of the simple fact is that if there are married men that's on this panel and they want to talk about unions and how union needs to work and stuff like that, then why are not your spouse up there as the couple, the dynamic couple as it is, to show as example? Why are you there trying to teach the people who are not married and you're only giving one side when we all know that in the dynamics of any healthy relationship and any healthy marriage, there is a compromise, there is a union where y'all both agree on things, and what you don't agree on things, y'all discuss it and then y'all come to a conclusion later on. This is what healthy relationships, whether it's business, whether it's friendship, whether it's personal, this is what happens. Why are you not being the face of the dynamic couple that you claim that you swear that you are in? You're talking a whole lot of shit, acting like a single man, but you have a ring on your fucking finger. But if we was to bring your fucking wife there, I bet you it would be a different too. We have to see the fucking game. The scam is that these dudes are perpetrating a lifestyle that they really don't fucking live. And we sit back
Yeah,
and
that's
we
what I
feel sorry.
always say.
We
Because
sit
if
back
they
and we feel
really had
sorry
a wife,
about these women. Like, just think about it. We sit back and we feel sorry about these women. Oh, this man is married. Oh, I feel sorry for his wife. He's sitting in
He
the back
might
of his
not even
mind
have a
laughing
damn wife.
because he knows he's not treating his wife like that. But he's setting up this lifestyle for you. He
I don't know though. Y'all don't think? Because it's like I feel
Listen,
like you
they
can't
got
really.
that guy Bruiser Sharice that's on Lapeef. The way he talk, I used to be like, oh my God, if he talk like this to his wife, he's abusive. And I'm serious, like that guy action potential. I say he got to be an abuser. Listen, or they're lying, they're not even married at all. It can't be, it's one or the other.
They're probably not married. Most of I'm sorry. I really think that most of those motherfuckers think that being with a shorty for 20 years and that common law marriage, that's what they're going by. I don't really think that these people are married. I really don't. I think they're lying their motherfucking asshole. At this point, you gonna have to show me a marriage certificate because y'all not fucking married. Not talking the way you're talking
Wait a
and
minute,
expect.
girl. Let me tell you, Yanni busted out today. She played a video. No, not Yanni, Sexy Red, where Sharita, Antoine Daniels' wife, was doing an interview with somebody. And she said, yes. She said, me and him got back together. I was 21. Now he's been saying that he married her right out of high school when she was
School,
18.
yep.
Antoine Daniels.
And
And
he
and
said she was a
and
V
and
when
she
he
was a
married
virgin.
her.
Yes, and she
Wow.
said no. I was going to whatever college, and she says that she would catch the bus all the way to college and back. And she said one day he showed up at her college with a brand new car and told her, "I don't want you catching the bus no more." And she said that's when she knew they had a serious relationship. So he bought her. He had to buy her,
I
and
mean,
she
if we
the
really start picking their stories, like, cause they'll say, cause they forget what they say on one live stream to the next. If
Yeah,
we
but he
start,
said he married her fresh out of high school. She was a virgin. She never been with
Yeah,
any other man.
yeah,
This,
that's
that, and
what he
that
said.
girl was in college. She was 21, and when they took the relationship serious, then she never said how old it was when they got married. But I'm just saying, you could hear a lot of lies in these stories.
right,
Yeah, he lied.
that's what I'm saying. If we will if we will actually dissect a lot of the live streams, because these waterheads tend to forget the lies that they say on one stream to the next. If you were to put their stories together, you will realize that most of these motherfucking guys was grooming girls, and most of these guys are lying, saying that they got with a virgin and they didn't. And like you would really understand that these guys are frauds. They're frauds and they're opportunists. They're sitting up
Yep,
there
that's it.
telling a fucking story that is not the fucking truth. It's not the truth.
Just like
You
MJ
gotta really
when they
think of them as all being the liars that they are. They really truly are just fucking liars and opportunists and scammers. They scam their community. They only go after the community because they can't push none of this shit in other people fucking communities. They only do it to our community because they know, like we know, our community is vulnerable. They know, like we know, that our community is always looking for some
look for a
fucking
leader.
messiah and some fucking messiah, a leader. You know what I'm saying? And these men who are like that, they're going to continue to exploit our community like every other fucking race do. Like that's always been the biggest argument with these waterheads when they come online, when they talk about white supremacy and they want to throw out pro-black and all that shit. They just want to be able to exploit black people without any consequences, just like any other race does. We have to
And
just know
then
that these are the men how this is what we're dealing with.
and you know how they lie about they got money when they die. Why they always need a GoFundMe? They don't have no
Right.
insurance.
Exactly. Like, yeah, these niggas are liars. But
Wait,
I
hold
don't
on.
know.
One more
Oh,
thing
but
I
did
want
you
to
see?
say.
But
Y'all need to
did y'all
watch
see the
Sexy
main?
Red. Wait, let me just say this here. She also played the other day when Anton Daniels' wife was talking about how broke they were 2 years ago. And this was 2 years ago, y'all. She did this interview saying that he was working at a call center, y'all. and he had did a live and said y'all want to be mad and hate on a man when he just go get an honest job, an honest living. Is that what we doing? Black people want to hate on somebody when they have to get an honest job. And I'm saying to myself, but you make it seem like you've been a millionaire.
Nah. But did you see what's the dude? It was the peanut butter dude. What's he called? Peanut butter and vegetable and peanut butter. He exposed Anton where he was living, where he talking about he live in a mansion. No,
Uh-huh.
they showed the whole thing where he lived.
Who is Peanut
His
Butter and
room.
Jelly? I ain't never heard of that.
He is vegetables and some is vegetables and some his name is. He changed his name. He the one who was exposing Kevin Samuels about how much money he made, but he changed his name. But what's the name them played it where he was showing
Who played
DJ
it?
Turk. DJ Turk. He played it where it was showing where Anton lived. He said he's not no millionaire. You can look at his room with that room with no bigger than a small child room. You supposed to be a millionaire, ain't your master bedroom supposed to be kind of big, a little bigger?
I can't. Yeah, these niggas be lying.
Dang.
But
So he pulling the Kevin Samuels on everybody.
Yeah. I'm gonna go to DJ Turp and find that, and let me find it, and then I'll send it to you
And
I
I
just
so
think
you
I
can see.
think what Rita, his wife Sharita, was saying was when they were young and she was in college, I think he was a hustler back then, like, selling drugs. Cause she claims he bought her a brand new car. And so if he had to have some kind of money to give buy her a brand new car when it was 20 when she was 21, and I think he was like 24 because he's 2 years older than her. But I just want y'all to know that everything this man says is cap, because he always says he married her fresh out of high school, and
Mm-hmm.
she was a V, and all of this here good stuff, like, I mean, which I'm not knocking it because it can happen, and I have, I know it, but my thing is, why lie about that? What's good about that?
It's just
yeah,
a
what is good
lie.
about that?
It's nothing. They just lie. It's just I can't. They just sit there and lie all the
I'm
time.
not gonna say because she was in college that she couldn't have been a V, because listen, I know people who was V's
Right.
till they was 26 and 27, and
Yeah,
they
me
wasn't
too.
even really trying. They was just didn't,
Yeah, I was
Didn't end
21,
up.
so
Mhm.
I'm not saying
yeah.
that she couldn't have been.
Well,
But
I'm not trying to hate on a woman, but I'm saying it's cap to what he's saying. He had all his money, and then his wife did an interview 2 years ago saying and he came in on the interview and was like, they'll shame a black man for having a regular job. And I'm like, 2 years ago he was working at a call center. I know they don't make that much money.
Fuck them. You talking about shaming black men? All y'all do is shame black women that have children, and shame black women for men abandoning them and their children. So yeah, we gonna
Mhm.
shame the bum ass for having a bum ass job. Shit.
Look, that's what Six the Goddess and the guy Chaotic Truth got into it. She told him, asked him, "Excuse me, sir, where are your parents from?" Because she knew he was not a FBA, right? So just I guess the way he looked, you can kind of tell. But so he started going off and started saying, why you worried about that? Because you don't want to live around these hood niggas. I know. I've been on your Instagram, and you live in a 12-bedroom mansion. She was like, who are you? You just said you know nothing about me, right? Man, he started telling her, you a single baby mama. I don't know why I'm even
Mhm.
talking to you. And he just
Yeah.
kept disrespecting that lady. And so she said, listen, your headline is not FBA. I was weak laughing. And then when he kept insulting her, she just kept saying, look, I don't want him to talk to me. Can y'all the men on the panel please just enforce that he can talk to everybody, but I don't want to talk to him because he's too disrespectful. Right? He's
Mhm.
claiming that she me too'd him because of that.
This is why they don't need to be over there. But I mean, they ain't never gonna learn. Like, cause it's just like, what are you getting from these conversations? Like,
I
I
can
don't
see
get
he
it.
trying to get clout to get more viewers and subscribers to come to their channel, but I
Yeah,
don't
but my
like
thing,
the
if
fact.
that's what you want, why don't they go up there and drill these niggas? They be up there wanting these niggas to think they're different black, like they're different black women than us
Yeah,
or something.
yeah, you're right. They want to put on an act like they're so good. Listen,
Hmm.
I think all of us who are on this panel are good women. You know what I'm saying? And we will be good to people who are good to us.
okay,
And
I
we're gonna
found
love
it.
our children,
Mule,
our family, our men. We love everybody. But you know what? We're not
Mule, I
gonna love
found
somebody
it.
who's
You
shitting
hear me?
on us. We ain't dumb.
Right.
Mule, I
Exactly.
found it. I found it. So
Play it for me, Jose, please.
I can't. I'm at
And the thing
work.
is,
I'm gonna
Shit,
send it
Sharice,
in the
have you
back
played?
chat and see if somebody can play it. I'm gonna send it in the back chat
You can put it in the back.
and tell you where to
But
go.
yeah, that's my thing. If you're gonna go on there, you should at least be giving these niggas some smoke because they don't like you, and you ain't gonna be able to convince them. And I don't even know why you would want them to like you, but I mean, if you're gonna be there,
Absolutely, I'm the same way. If these dudes like me, there's something wrong with me.
right?
That's how I feel right now. Like if they like me and they
I ain't
quote
being mean
unquote
enough.
feel that they respect me by the way how they treat people, then that means that I need some self correcting.
No, I agree. I've been like that's the thing. Like I do look at people sideways when these dusties say that they like certain women. Cause it's just like you don't like no women. So but you like this one? Nah. But all right, hold on, let me see.
37.
Did you put it back there, Thursday?
Not yet. Hold
Oh,
on.
okay. No rush.
Well, I'm gonna drop down. I just wanted to come up and say hi, y'all.
Oh,
And
I hope you feel
put my little
better.
2 cents in it. Thank you. I love y'all so much.
Love you too. I hope you feel better too.
Thank you.
Yeah, feel better, Tequila. Love you, girl.
Love you too.
Bye. Have a good day. What is wrong with this?
I think Queen is about to go live in about an hour or so.
Okay, well we could end this right before she go live,
Perfect.
and we just go over there. Yeah, but I just really was wanting to get this because it's sick. It's sick to me. I'm gonna be honest. In the beginning, y'all, I kind of was laughing at the women, and don't judge me. I was like, "That's what y'all get," you know. Hey,
Yeah,
okay,
I
I
feel
get
you.
kicked in y'all ass, but then I don't be wanting to be sounding like I'm hating on women, so it's confusing for me. But I be like, "What the hell did y'all expect?" You know, but
Right.
now at least they saying something. I feel better. You know, I'm like, okay, finally, girl. You know, I'm not gonna be negative toward women because you just waking up. You know what I'm saying? I can't do that either. But sometimes
But are
women,
they waking up? Because I don't think that
I
they're
don't know.
waking up.
I
I
hope
don't
they
think
are,
they are.
girl. I
I
hope
hope
they
so
are.
too. But I don't think they are. Because I don't
Okay,
know.
Cerise, I got it back there.
Okay.
Yeah, I see it.
Have y'all heard of this lady
Go,
named Princella?
go, let me see. I think go like the 34 something around that. I think it's 37, 30 something. Because the dude is talking.
Oh.
Shabri,
Mm-hmm.
what you was asking? Did we hear of what?
Oh, I was saying, have y'all ever heard of this lady? Her name is Princella.
So that name sound familiar.
You might have seen like maybe a video of hers, but she had went up there on Yanni's. She's real smart. Like I like the stuff that she was saying, and she was basically like breaking down like black men how they're emotional and stuff like that. But Yanni was
That
like,
ain't the one was up there with Tommy, was it?
no,
Oh,
no, she was on there the day that B Taylor was up there.
oh,
Like she had hit the link. But Yanni was saying that she was like, she thought that the lady was like too extreme. And I'm just like, all this shit that these niggas, you just heard these niggas say. But then y'all say a black woman is extreme just for saying, I don't know, saying the truth. That's why I be feeling like, and it's no offense to Yanni, because I do watch Yanni sometimes, but I do think she has a lot of mammy tendencies, like, or if they're pick me tendencies, or I don't, but it's just, I don't know. It's like sometimes I just think they don't get it. Okay, so what am I looking for? Anton's supposed to be on the screen?
and the guy that's exposing Anton about where he lived.
Okay, hold on. Let me just share it so y'all can see it. But yeah, she real smart. She's like Cynthia G, but like, I don't know, more extreme. Okay, I shared it.
Okay. Now the commentator's gonna be which is DJ Charge. You know how they commentate and talk to it through it or whatever. So that's where I found it at. I was listening to it.
Okay. Okay, let me just play it and see if this is the right. This is at 34.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I mean, I would think it almost like the only thing they're mad at Pearly about is that she ousted him. You know, now we know it because everybody can see all the breadcrumbs and see where they're going. You know what I mean? So
You're right.
let me see what this guy wants right here. What is going on?
Torch.
What's up?
I'm confused about your content, bro. Like, aren't
Are
you
you
African-American
going to
male?
comment? Are you going to comment on the video or be confused? Which one?
It's not a state of confusion. It's just a state of self-awareness. Like,
All right, let's keep going.
Get a whole new group of women.
Sir, if you can dox somebody and then put their information out on the internet, you know, for everybody to see, do you really feel that you should get respected for that?
And then fix the community that way. See, and looks to use you, and then this that the woman is out of her purpose and she's
No,
not a help.
I thought he was happily married and it was to a black woman. Am I wrong? Man.
Don't meet no more. She's the enemy. She's more of an enemy than the white man ever has.
Wow. And he thinks he's a decent person. He really does. Juju is in the house. He really thinks he's a decent person. He really does. He honestly thinks he goes home and says, you know, I really am doing something here. That's how delusional he is and disgusting he is. We're going to come back to that, but let's check this out.
Play this video to really show y'all who this guy is.
He says he is, or if he's lying to the YouTube community. You know, we don't like liars and we like good character. We like people who are honest. So let's look at it.
Let me show you my Versace sandals. My Versace. They kick.
One thing that I never, ever do, ever, is finance anything. Yo, this is where he capping, y'all, and I'm going to hold him accountable. Pay attention to what just happened.
Anton Daniels says he doesn't finance anything, but these documents tell a different story.
I think this is PBJ, or I'm not sure what they call him, but he gets the docs. I'll say that.
In 2019, he was ordered to pay $15,000 to Discover Card, $8,000 to American Express, and $3,900 to Ford Motor Credit Company. 2 credit cards and 1 car note. For a man who does not finance anything, why does he owe these creditors money? In this video clip, Anton is going to give you a tour of the millionaire master bedroom. This is the millionaire master bedroom. Let's check it.
Wait, what year was
Look at
this?
it. That's okay. I'm not a millionaire.
Look
I'll
at that
say that for
room.
sure, right? But I will say this. That is a small master bedroom.
That is a closet.
That is not in a mansion.
My kids,
I'm not
my
saying
son's
I
room is bigger
lived
than
in a
that.
mansion,
Yeah.
but I lived in some
Right.
pretty big houses from time to time. And I can tell you that is not the size, that is not a huge house. It just can't be. That's like a guest room, maybe. It's not even a guest room in a mansion. That's a closet in a mansion. You know? Now,
What's
Triple,
up, DJ?
but triple, before you get started, I really need you to first apologize to Gemini for your behavior.
Somebody said I seen a
Last
project
time
bedroom
was
look better
foul.
than this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
I just
yeah,
wanted
you
y'all
know,
to see
I
that
do
bedroom. Look at
apologize.
that bedroom.
I mean,
Yeah,
it was
we're
just
not we're
it
not
was a
that
joke.
kind of room. We're not that kind of room. And you should know that.
Okay, it was a joke. It was a joke, but
No,
you
it
know
wasn't
what?
even.
If she
It
was,
wasn't even.
if she felt offended, I don't have no problem apologizing because
Triple.
I'm not that. I mean,
Triple.
I might be
Triple.
disrespectful, but I'm not
Triple.
that disrespectful.
Triple.
All
I was offended.
All right.
I was offended. Okay. It's like if I said something like that to your mom, you would be offended, right?
Yeah, you're right.
Okay. Somebody you real cool with or you care about, you'd be like,
And this dude
be
Trip
like,
is
what the
fat.
F, right?
This dude is fat. And he always talking about black women. He don't even date black women.
Ain't they all? I'm surprised. I want to see what Anton's wife looks like because he is a mess to me. He's fucking ugly. He
You don't
hates
remember?
black
You didn't
women.
see the thumbnail? You didn't
You
see the thumbnail to Yanni's live?
I didn't even see it.
That was his wife on that thumbnail. She might have changed it, but
Yeah, she said she
the
was gonna
original,
change it.
but the original one, yeah, that was his wife.
I didn't even see it, but I do remember her saying that she was gonna change it. But is she cute?
No.
I mean, she's definitely more attractive than him. He's a lucky man.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, she ain't like that. Somebody said she might be a carpet monkey.
No, she look all right. I ain't seen nothing wrong with her. She look better than him. I'm like you.
Way better
Yeah.
than him. Like
Lucky
I
to
said.
have her shit.
Like, listen.
I mean, I'm just saying she's not all. I'm saying his wife is not all
He was able
that.
to marry her. I'll tell you that much. He love it up if he was able to marry her.
I'm just saying she's not all that where he be bringing on other women.
Was her thumbnail of Anton Pearly and then the wife on the other side?
Not the one with the long hair. I don't think her hair is long.
She's the one. She had curly. She had spiral curls in her hair.
Is this it?
And she had like a dark lipstick.
Can y'all see the screen?
That's not it. It was the one where
she must have changed it.
She changed
she changed it.
Yeah, because there was one where she had a picture of her with the spiral curls in her hair. She had on dark lipstick.
Is it this with this red outfit?
There's two of them. There's two of them up there, ain't it?
Well, this is not that video, I don't think. Or no, this might be that video, but it don't got the picture. But is it this because she had this red outfit on?
You know what? If you want to see it, Sharice, if you want to see the picture, go into Discord. Okay. The original, what's the name is on there?
Oh, that's Ramel is on. Ramel is on. Is that Ramel on?
Yeah.
Like that's what I'm saying.
Girl, y'all saw that master bedroom? Look.
I just wanted y'all to see that.
Even the hype, yo. Like
I just wanted y'all to see that master bedroom that he's supposed to have.
I can't with these YouTube people. They just, I mean, why
they be living a double life?
A regular life. I mean, why everybody? Girl, look. Why everybody a millionaire?
Because they live a double life on the internet.
If everybody is a millionaire, right? Then why is the black community looking the way that it is? If everybody is a millionaire, if everybody's flossing, everybody's stunting, everybody got everything, there's no problems, no drama, then the black community should not be looking the way we are, and we should be having further long growth conversations than the ones that we still are dealing with from decades ago.
Yeah, I remember when I first came on YouTube, some guy on second asked me, "Do I make over 100,000?" I said, "No, I don't even make close to that." And he was laughing at me like I was like, "So, if all y'all make over 100,000, like this is
Right.
some bullshit." Like I don't
Yeah,
have
they
to
be
lie
full
and
of
tell
shit.
you I make no 100,000 or no million. And what the
Right,
hell
just
is
because
that?
you on the internet, they think that they can do that shit and nobody's gonna be able to
But
prove
I'm
it.
trying
Like,
to understand why is Courtney Michelle? Is that her name, Courtney Michelle? Why is she still on Anton's show?
because she's a
And she was
mammy.
talking
She
about,
is a dusty ass mammy. She
but
she
she
and
was
her,
Still on
talking
there,
about them
girl?
the other day.
she
She
was
was
up
talking
there
about
caping
them the
with
other
Kevin
day.
Samuels. What'd you say?
I said she was talking about them the other day. We went that. What was this? What's this? Last week,
Um,
last Friday.
Yeah, it
I
was
MJ, I
mean,
don't see it.
Six
Sunday
the
or Sunday,
Goddess,
Monday.
six Courtney Michelle, Six the Goddess, and
It was Courtney
uh
Michelle, the one that wear the braids. Is that the one that wear the braids?
Danica. All of them was on a show talking about
Courtney
Anton.
Michelle, she usually has blonde hair.
She wear
She
braids, don't she? The one that was, it was Monday or Tuesday. She wear
she had
braids,
braids. She has some blonde braids, but she don't
blonde
always wear
braids.
braids.
Yeah, but she had on blonde braids. She was talking about them. So this must have happened before that because she was talking about them on Monday or Tuesday.
She's a mammy though. Did you ain't see her when she was up there on Taz's trying to
Oh yeah.
defend Kevin Samuels?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. MJ, I don't see it. I don't know if it's in
You
there.
don't see it. Hold on, let me
No.
see.
Wow, what's good, Hill? What's good? I am my grandmother's rebellion. Thank y'all for coming in. I hope everybody hit the like button for me, please, and subscribe.
Wow, this is crazy.
Yeah, Courtney is a
Girl,
demonic ass mammy. I don't like Courtney at all. Like she like
Yeah, she's
a spawn from the
wait.
pits of hell.
I think Courtney is the one who came by Taz's channel
yeah, that was Courtney.
last week and was trying to defend her point, and she was so acting so dumb, y'all. Like she couldn't get the point where they was talking about Kevin Samuels. I honestly, I can't. I don't
She
like
play games like Kevin do.
Yeah,
Like
because they were talking about what's his name, what's that dude name? The Black
Jason Black.
whatever, Jason Black. They were talking about Jason Black. That was on Monday or Tuesday. I can't remember what day it was. I was at therapy, and she was talking about how they lift up this woman, and she was talking about what's his name, Arsenio and all them. So when did this show happen? Did that show happen before?
This was a couple weeks ago with the
Okay,
Kevin Samuels thing. Mm-hmm.
okay. I'm talking about the
girl.
one
Well,
when she was
no,
on
when
there with Anton.
we was all over there by Taz, and she was up there saying oh, Taz was up there talking about domestic
Discipline.
Discipline.
discipline, and she just kept on saying it like I was
Like
just
that's not
trying.
what he's saying.
Yeah, he's saying that
Mm-hmm.
that's what people do. He's not saying that's what he did. I'm saying to
Right.
myself, girl, he was implying that shit the whole time. Shut the hell
That's
up.
yeah, but she was playing games that he didn't specifically explicitly
Hmm.
say certain shit. Like bitch, we can read between lines. We're not
Yeah,
dumb.
you
Like
ain't got to listen. You said no when he told him me and should advocate being with me, and we knew what he was
exactly.
saying.
Exactly. And
He
everything
didn't have
that
to
was
come
all
out
the
and say
points
it.
all the points that was being made, she just kept denying them. Like it was bad, y'all. Like I was ready. I was cussing her out.
But
Honestly.
now,
Like
she was talking Monday. She see the errors of her way, but I don't feel sorry for her because now they mad at Pearly because they lifting up Pearly.
I will never feel sorry for her. That bitch is always gonna be a mammy. She hates Cynthia G. She's like obsessed with Sin. She used to make a whole bunch of videos about her. And
I
one
don't
time
even
she
know
had Q Butter
why they hate Cynthia G. Nothing Cynthia said be wrong. I
because
mean,
she's
Nope,
a
that's the thing.
mammy.
The
nope,
whole
because
problem what
everything she
people don't
said
like
it come
about
out
Cynthia
true.
G is she just, like brass knuckle your ass with it. You know what I'm saying? So like if
But
you
it
ain't
be
used to
true.
her,
Everything
but
Cynthia
you
G
can't go
said
around
came out
saying she
true.
lying.
She
It ain't
worships
like she
black men. That's
lying.
why she don't like Cynthia. Because she's a
Yeah,
black male worshiper.
yeah. Everything Cynthia didn't say it then came true. I swear.
And Cynthia G is the one who will tell you they just don't like you. And it's like
Hmm.
you know, listen, I am still gonna say not all. I don't say not all. I say the manosphere men. I hate their ass. I ain't gonna lie to you.
No.
The manosphere black men, I can't stand them because they hate us. And that's just what it is. Shit. We can't
But
keep
now
lying about
Courtney,
that.
I'll say
but
it's
see,
all.
but Courtney
And if it,
Michelle now is saying that, oh, they don't like us. They don't like us. Well, we told you that. What are you
she's
talking
she's
about?
saying that now.
Yeah, she's saying that now. When I heard her that Monday, I was listening to her. She
Well,
said, oh,
bitch,
they
you
don't
late.
like us.
She a little late, ain't she?
Yeah, I told her, you're late. You're late. Sorry, honey, you late.
Bitch,
We've
yeah,
been
like,
telling y'all that.
She
I
was
ain't
up
even
there.
been
It was
on
one
YouTube
time
for all
where,
these years that people got experience and I caught on within and well, it took me about 5 months.
Yeah, because you
yeah,
know
it
you
didn't
were
take you long
muling.
at all.
Yeah, you was muling. That's why you got that name, Mule University, because you was
Muling,
muling
man, me
hard.
and the
I
muling.
remember when Black Men was basically saying that they fuck them kids and they hate their kids and all
Yeah,
that. She
yeah.
made a whole video saying, "I've never heard one black man say that he didn't love his kids." Well, for one, they're online saying it, but two, they don't have
Yeah.
to say it for you to know that they don't, because
But
they don't take
Arsenio,
care of them.
I always said that about the kids. He talking about he want black women learning in the streets to meet of they blood in the middle of the street. Ain't nobody
Yes,
got
and
outraged
that's when
about that.
I don't have no respect for him, and I have no respect for women who respect him, because listen,
Yep.
he said that, and they kept playing that over and over. I want to see black women face down in a pool of their own blood. That
Blood.
is horrible, man.
Yep. So, but ain't nobody said nothing about that.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, that is horrible. Like, and that's why I fuck with certain content creators, because they'll let these niggas come up on their panels still, and act like they're good men just because they do a little bit of shit in the community. I ain't gonna say no names. I'll put it in the back. But
You gotta
these same
understand, like that's why I don't rock with so many female content creators as well as male content creators, because those women, like, they feel like if it's not happening to me, I don't care. Like, those women don't really stand for black women. They don't really stand for black women empowerment. They're the ones that will literally turn on a woman or set a woman up to be used and abused or pimped out, or put on the tracks or anything for a man. So for them, it's like, okay, because this man respects me online, or he respects me and he helps me get coins, I consider him a good man. But when he does horrible things to everybody else, I know how to turn a blind eye. And we have always seen this in our community, that many women and men have always turned a blind eye to vicious, devious behaviors, as long as they was not being subjugated to that particular type of treatment. And if I'm a person of integrity, so if you don't have integrity, I'm the type of person, if I see somebody being disrespected, I'm gonna call it out. And it doesn't matter whether if they're disrespecting me or not. If I see you disrespecting somebody, I'm gonna call it out. Everybody's gonna get the same type of smoke. I don't care. These people are not like that. They don't have that, because it's like, oh, if as long as I'm being treated good, as long as I'm getting my money, then it really doesn't matter though. No, it does matter. You're the type of person people need to stay away from, because as soon as you're not benefiting in a situation, you're going to turn on them, or you'll allow
Exactly.
certain dangers to happen to people because you're not getting what you want. No, I can't be around people like that. I have seen too many people in my personal life get their life snuffed out from them for being around people like that.
No, but I've been saying that, MJ. I've been saying the thing with some of these women, those are the women. It's just like on that movie what's love got to do with Tina Turner, right? Remember when she went home beat up with the black eyes, and her mama said asked her what she did and told her she need to go back to Ike. Some women, I'm telling you, when they see no fault that a guy can do, they will get you killed.
Yep.
They will get you killed.
Yep.
You've been a left for abusive relationship and told your girlfriend, and your girlfriend looking for a scuba snack and won't be on the man's side, and tell that man exactly where you at. Man, you gotta watch out for these women that act like this.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like, these women don't only just do it to men, these women do it to women too. Like, we see how a lot of these, like I said, with the stories that Taz and everybody bring out about how a lot of these women be going on fucking trips and vacation trips and stuff like that with women that they knew for a while. These are not just only like associates that they only knew for a couple of months. You tend to realize when you hear the story that these are people that they knew when they were in college, people that they knew that they were in high school and stuff like that, like literally hanging around frenemies for a whole decade. And then when an opportunity strikes, then they will allow certain things to happen to you because you really don't know what their true hidden agenda was from before. You really have to be careful with these people. If you don't deal with disrespect, I don't want nobody to be disrespected. Okay, I really don't want nobody to be disrespected, whether it's man or woman. But if you are disrespecting someone in front of me, then I take that as disrespect for me as well, because you didn't even respect me or anybody else around us enough to not even disrespect this particular person, and you thought it was okay. So that makes me believe that you believe that that is my characteristic, that it's okay to just disrespect someone without without no reason, no excuse behind it. You think that that's a part of my character, that I let shit like that shit slide. So when I start checking you, you're gonna look at me like I'm crazy, like, oh, wait a minute, I'm not even talking to you. No, you are talking to me. You're subconsciously talking to me because you think that I allow this type of character to surface around me. You got me all the way fucked up. If you don't know how to treat anybody that you're around with respect, you can't sit with me. You know, and I don't have a problem telling anybody this. Anybody, you're not going to be around me. You can't sit with me if you can't be respectful. If we come together and we said that this is where we're having conversation and there's going to be a certain level of respect for each other, that's what's going to happen. If it's not going to happen, I don't care who you are, you're getting fucking dragged. Is it? That's it. I don't care. You're going to get dragged.
Right, but some women will condone it and be like, "Oh, well, he ain't talking about me, so it's cool."
Yep. They sit
I
there and
have
be
never
quiet.
said bye. I have never said bye and let any man or even any fucking dusty ass bitch disrespect people that I brung into a union to come together. Like, if I want everybody to be safe or to feel space of safe when they're in my vicinity. So I do carry a certain type of responsibility about the people that I say, if I invite you to come somewhere or I invite you to go here or this and this and that, I do have this level of responsibility that you need to be safe because I told you it was safe to come around me and you're going to have a good time and we're going to have fun. I don't understand people who sit back and invite people somewhere to their house or a party or something like that, and then when something happens in there, you talk about it's none of your business. What the fuck? Like, those people wouldn't have even been there if it wasn't for you. There is a level of responsibility when you invite people to come to be around you. And if you don't want that type of responsibility, stop fucking inviting people to be around you. Be by your damn self. Enjoy your life. Live merry, happy. Go on this have this birthday celebration by yourself. Have this marriage event by yourself. But if you cannot create an environment where people are safe and they're having fun and everything that you're promoting to these people to come spend time with you, if you cannot facilitate that, or you don't want to have no parts with it, then I think you need to stop. Like, stop trying to do it. Because there is a responsibility there. Anybody who facilitate any type of thing, whether it's a housewarming, a backyard barbecue, anything, where you're facilitating anything that brings groups of people together, the person who facilitates it, you are responsible for the people in that. You are. You cannot just wash your hands and brush your hands and say, I have no responsibility for it because they're grown adults and they didn't have to come. Well, you didn't, they wouldn't have came if you didn't invite them.
Yeah, that's true. But you know, on this here show, when Yanni was talking to Anton, they basically was trying to make it seem like, well, the people, they're trying to make it seem like, oh, I don't have nothing to do with that. Oh, I don't. Oh, did you see how they disrespected me first? Somebody cutting you off or asking you a question in while you talking is not ultimate disrespect. That is how conversations go.
Right.
You make a point, and instead of letting you keep going, they'll might have a question about that point that you just made. So somebody can say, well, excuse me, but do you mean blah blah blah? That does not mean they're disrespecting you.
They know that. I mean, it is like, it's a form of disrespect, but it's a form of disrespect from the lowest tier. It's not the disrespect that made him feel that he had the green light to go off on her like that. He was waiting for his moment. He was waiting like a little fucking predator in the moment to where she could do something that would trigger him for him to be able to lash out on her like that. Because like I said, that's that show's MO. Whether they want to admit it to us verbally or not, that's their show MO. They wait in the cut for you to say something that they can use for they have a reason to for in their minds they have a reason to go all ham on you. That's what they do. Because if you could point in those same shows where those same men had a conversation amongst themselves and they was cutting each other off and he didn't go ham and go after these same men head for
Exactly.
cutting himself off, then that means his point is null and void.
Right. Exactly. I think it's the
y'all,
bottom
listen
level
to
of
this here. I had
disrespect. Like,
recorded my husband. I had asked him because we watched that Yanni thing, a little part of it together. And no, I'm sorry, that wasn't Yanni. It was the Obsidian with the Chaotic when Chaotic was claiming that he got me too by Sixth Goddess, and she just is me too and black men like pearly things, right? So we listened to it, and, and my husband kept saying she not even being disrespectful, like she didn't even raise her voice.
But how did she meet to him on that live? Because she said just I don't want him talking to me. How is that me to me? See, they.
But wait, listen, I recorded my husband answer, so watch this.
Baby, how do you feel about that conversation you just heard?
I feel like they sound like a bunch of women just going back and forth with a woman like that. And then the chick wasn't even being disrespectful to none of them. But they just, it's like they want to argue. Like women like to argue. And they sound like a bunch of women.
Thank you.
Now, listen, I remember the first time my daughter played Kevin Samuels for me, right? And I ran into the room and I said, Daddy, well, look at this man. And it was his first impression. You got to get people first impressions recorded, y'all. And I recorded my dad. He was like, he seemed like okay, but he seemed like he got a little sugar in his tank. I was weak laughing, y'all.
I remember you told us that. I mean, if it ain't
Your daddy
obvious,
right.
But I'm just saying, when you get people who not in these spaces who really don't listen to this type of talk, you get their first reaction. It be the honest reactions they have. You know what I'm saying? It's like the men who follow Kevin Samuels. You mean to tell me your first impression didn't tell you what you saw?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. To me, it be an honest reaction. It's like even if you questioning that you're biased because you just don't like that person, if you get somebody who not used to the space to watch something, they give you an honest answer for real.
Right, because he don't know him.
Exactly. They don't have no gain. They have no gain. There's no benefit for them not to tell the truth or not to see or tell what they hear or what their perception is of it. So yeah, I mean it's the truth. I mean, like I thought it when I first heard Kevin Samuels, I was like oh that dude gay, like for real. Like that's what I said. I'm sorry. Like that's what I thought.
Well, my daddy old, so he don't say the actual word gay, but he was like,
he is evil.
he was trying to be giving them compliments. He was like, well, I don't know the man, and he was like, I just think he kind of saying it
right.
some things right, but he sound like a jerk. But at the end, my daddy said, but seemed like that boy got a little sugar in this thing. I was like, damn. I was waiting on that. At first, I didn't think he was gonna think of it.
Yeah, it's obvious. That's the first thing you would notice because he is very feminine, and then his clothes that he be wearing. I don't know if he could see what he was wearing.
Yeah, he saw what he was wearing, but I'm just saying, it's just funny when you get people first reactions to something and they're not used to it. It be so different from these men online. Like how y'all don't see it. And
I know this 40-year-old man who likes Kevin Samuels. Well, liked him when he was alive or whatever. That's he technically, I guess, ain't gay. So it just makes me wonder, like, what's up with these niggas that really just love him so much?
That's what I said. Because if this is men's first reaction, everybody who I showed that to, even my sons, always like, yeah, he seems sweet, mama. He this, everybody had that little bit to say about him. And they pretend on here like Saint Kevin. Pretend
Because that's what
remember
I'm saying. A lot of these men have sugar in their tank. Like, we know this already. Listen, the numbers should not be coming out. The stats shouldn't be coming out that specifically black women's HIV and STDs rates are increasing, and they put out literally a chart of where this coming from, and they said it's coming from gay and bisexual black men.
Yeah.
They're literally saying that this is where it is who are contaminating these women. So if these women are thinking that they're in relationship with heterosexual black men, and they're coming to find out the CDC stats and saying those are not heterosexual black men, these are down low brothers. That's what it is. A lot of these dudes got
But some
sugar
black
in their
women do
tank.
know. Some women don't care. Like, they don't. Or they have an idea. But some black women do want that that badge of honor to be married, or to even just say they have a man.
Yes, I don't
Listen,
understand.
I would rather be by
honor?
myself. That is ridiculous. That is absolutely
Badge of honor
asinine.
my ass. Like, yo, this.
I would be by
I
myself.
always say I will drag my
Me
coochie
too.
through hot fucking coals before I ever fucking subjugate myself with somebody who is beneath, who should
Yeah.
not, who I should
Listen,
not be married to.
I am
Like, there's
sorry.
no.
I don't have an issue with gay people at all. Don't get me wrong, but I do not. No, I would never. No, absolutely not.
Yeah, me
Because first
neither.
of all, you know what? I don't have nobody plus on me. That's no man. And I can't compete or resemble or satisfy a person who have that interest. So
Exactly.
I would not ever want to be with somebody who was in that lifestyle and that type of no. I would not, because what can I do to say I'm not a man? I don't have a penis.
No.
And I'm not about to
Yeah.
pretend like I have one and buy a strap. No, all of that. No, that would be, girl, that would turn my stomach. No.
Yeah. That would turn
No.
my stomach too.
No. I don't even understand people. And you know what, Sharice, but you're right, because I've heard younger women say that they would date bisexual men and all of this here. I be trying not to judge. I know people be saying I'm old or I'm not in this game, but some of this shit just be sick for me. I'm gonna be real with you.
I seen this gay dude. He was gay as hell. Like, you could tell he was like flamboyant and shit. And he was telling a story about how he basically had sex with his best friend. And he was saying he didn't really want to, but she kept like pressuring him about it. And they had got drunk one day, and like they ended up doing it. But I'm just like, what the fuck? Why? What's wrong with black
Wow,
women?
what's good, Renee? Rochelle?
Is she up here?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Hey, how y'all doing?
Hey. Good morning.
Hey, Rochelle.
Wow.
Accountability check. When you and Reese about to get on that mic, man? And
That's right. Hold them accountable. We
Well,
gotta
it won't
hold
be.
these women accountable.
Well, it won't be this weekend because we took the kids to a water park, indoor water park and stuff. So I just kind of stepped out for a bit out of the room.
That's nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good.
So we're here right now and everything.
Oh, y'all there right now? How long y'all staying?
Until Sunday afternoon. We got here yesterday.
That's cool.
So yeah, no, it ain't cool. It ain't cool. We ain't even out of the country, and we damn near at $1,000.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
That's how those water parks be getting you, though. The ones that you stay over for the weekend and stuff like
Wow,
that.
what's up, Nella?
You probably at the lodge. You at the lodge?
Mhm.
I knew it. I knew it. Yeah, man. Like, I did the same thing with my son. I took him to the black owned one in Pennsylvania, Kalahari. I took him to that one, and like by the end of the weekend, like I was like about maybe like 2 G's in. It's all right though. It was all for him though. I don't mind.
Girl, we out here trying to budget. and we still at about 13. We out here trying, girl. When I say that we going shopping, we go to the outlet. We ain't going to
Yeah,
nothing
right.
special. And gone to the outlet and everything. Like,
Yep, outlets and all. I don't do it like I said I like those little family vacation things like that. So like when we go out, I do it up. I'll spend whatever I need to spend because we don't really get to do that often. I usually get to take him to like the basic things like around the place, like like bouncy houses and stuff like that. But he really liked the indoor water park thing. So
yeah. Well, we took him to this because we want to make a plan to go. We want to make a plan to go to New Orleans for just a trip for the girls, like
okay,
not our kids, but like women and stuff. We want to go take a trip to New Orleans, and then after that, we're gonna take them probably to a trip to like Mall of America, and then after that, we're gonna take a trip to Aruba or something. My best friend was talking about Mexico. I ain't going to no Mexico. They kidnapping people.
like baby girl, have you seen the news? Don't go to Mexico. Y'all got
Yeah,
y'all
I
got
said.
somewhere else to go.
Yeah, I said, friend, we ain't going to Mexico. She said, why? I said, because they kidnapping folks. We ain't going.
Like this is not it. Like not no Mexico. Oh hell no. Like shoot, go to Grenada.
Yeah,
Grenada's
I'm trying to
beautiful.
convince her of somewhere else. She's not convinced at this point with Mexico once I said that, but
Okay.
um, yeah, she
Oh, you
doesn't
know
want
what
to
would
do
be
that.
really nice? Probably even going to Zealand, New Zealand. I want to go to New Zealand.
Yeah, no, we're gonna figure someplace out. I just want, and then of course we got to put together a group to make sure it's a group thing because I was like, it ain't gonna be just us two.
Right.
We might go to Jamaica so we can give one of those limestone massages so people can be mad.
And say that you're sex tourism. Sex tourism going to go get a clay massage.
Yeah,
Like,
goofy asses.
see them black women? They go down there and get clay massages in Jamaica, and they're participating in sex tourism.
As far as I'm concerned, black women don't. And this is what I just had to tell this young lady on TikTok yesterday. She was like, I just don't understand why they hate us. I said, why do you concern yourself with why they hate us? Who cares? Who are they for you to really want to know why they hate us? They
Not a
just do.
damn thing.
So I was like, the fact of the matter is, they hate us because they hate themselves and they know that they're not worth shit and they're not worthy of the women that they really want, and so they hate that and therefore they hate us. So I was like,
Yeah.
that's all you need to know, and now you move on, live your best life, and you go out there and continue to flourish as a black woman. And she was like, yeah, you're right, yeah, stick to that thought process. I could give a flying fuck that they hate us.
Exactly. I don't lose no fucking sleep.
None at all. Matter of fact, I slept good. I
I
slept
slept
good last night. I
great.
slept good I slept good
I was
two
gonna
years
say,
ago when I found out that they hate us.
yeah.
Exactly. I've been sleeping perfectly, besides working, but I've been sleeping great after learning almost 3.5 years ago how they really feel. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Shit.
cause it's
Yep.
like, why do you care if strangers hate you? Like they're strangers to you. These niggas on the internet ain't nothing but strangers. That's all they are. Like they're like, why do you care if they hate you? Just be. I mean, it's plenty of people in other races that hate each other and stuff. I'm sure the whole group of that race don't think, well, why do they hate us so bad? Like they only think about that when it comes to us, honestly. But um, still,
Yeah,
like they
that's
don't
like
sit
when
there
Big
and
J
ponder.
keeps saying, I have a problem with you. That's why I would just be like,
So,
okay, I don't care. Like,
so
exactly.
what?
Like, nigga, I don't care. I don't know
So
you.
what?
The fuck away.
Right. Who are you? I
Yeah.
mean, nobody gives a
Oh,
damn if you got a
wow.
problem with somebody. And then when you do have a problem, it's not gonna make any sense, and you're gonna do a lot of stuttering. So nobody cares.
Yeah, exactly.
But
So
no,
did
I
you
came up
see
here.
you seen the thing from yesterday, Renee?
No, I
From
haven't
Yanni?
been on YouTube yesterday because
Oh
they
yeah,
went.
okay.
No, because we went. Yeah, we went to the arcade and to the outlet, and went out to dinner and stuff like that, and then came back to the hotel. Um, I didn't really see nothing.
Let's just put it like this. Short story short, Yanni called out all of those fucking black YouTubers like the Lapeef Network, Let Go, Anton
I wouldn't say she
Daniels.
called him out.
I mean, in a way, she did put them to task for to see if they was going to stand on the shit that they're doing, and they didn't.
What was she talking about? Boycotting them? Wouldn't that was a whole thing? Was the boycott the
Yeah,
Lafitte
boycott their
nigga?
show.
Well, she's
What you
trying to
mean?
get them to stop treating black women like shit. But my thing is, I think she should be trying to get black women to stop going over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what I agree with you, Reese. Like, and initially it was about boycott, stop going on their show. It is don't expect this disrespect, don't accept this. And then while she was talking to them, they was pretty much like, basically getting her to be like, listen, we all have different sides of the coin, and both voices need to be expressed. So why just tell people to stop watching someone? Why don't you just tell people to choose what they want to watch, right? Like, or take the information that you get from it and then leave all the rest out the way. And that was just like the cop out for those men, because they know
Yes.
that if Yanni just full out just say don't go over there anymore, and women stop going over there, well, women is their fan base. Women
Mm-hmm.
is the one who literally gives them the money. Women is the ones who really growing their platform. They know that. They just been used to black women being basically being conditioned to deal with a certain level of abuse, of verbal abuse, even physical abuse, and them still pouring into these same guys that abuse them. So now when you
Exactly.
have somebody else with a bigger platform that would say to you, hey, don't go over there anymore, and they feel that these women are gullible and these women are slow-witted or naive, they feel that these women would gravitate more to what Yanni would say
I don't
versus
think
what
so.
they say, and that's why they had the
No.
show. They had to come up on Yanni's show and try to have this quote unquote discourse.
And
But
that's
this is
why I
my.
say
But
Yanni's being a mammy, because I mean the women that worship these men are not going to listen to Yanni over
yeah.
going over there. Like,
But this. Yeah,
they value
because
these niggas
the.
way too much.
Yeah, because the women that listen to them, they're basically like the main ones, like Crimson Cure and Six and Danica. They're
Courtney.
like them. And Courtney. Yeah, they're like them. They don't listen to Yanni or her platform because even though she has
And
her
what's that other
tendencies and
girl
stuff,
name that got a whole face change? Uh,
Melanie King.
Melody
Yeah.
King.
Melody King.
Yeah, women that go over there listen to those women. They don't listen to Yanni. So those same type of women, even though they might not even be content creators, they just are that type of woman where they need to worship and mammy for someone. So they're not going to go over to Yanni's and stuff. If they did go over to Yanni's because they saw him talking to her or whatever, they're just going to brush it to the side.
Well, they were
They
at Yanni's
know.
this week. They were there a couple
Oh
times.
yeah, they're still not going to listen.
Mm-mm.
So those women ain't gonna listen. They're gonna continue to go over there and continue to be abused verbally and everything because that's the type of things that they like. They like that type of toxicity. They don't like themselves as women or as black women, period.
Well, I was
And they're
telling
one of the
them.
ones that think that we are the cause of the destruction because quote unquote single mothers and all this other stuff. Like
Well, I was
they're
telling
that
them
type.
how one of them was like, basically like, oh well, I don't know if that's really Anton. I don't know if he's just putting on a show, because sometimes he acts like this, and I'm just like, what? That is really him.
That
Like,
is
even if
him.
1 minute he acted normal when you first met him, but
Yeah,
yeah, like,
his true colors come out. He couldn't hide
exactly.
them. That's who he is.
But they don't want to believe it though.
I don't know
Yeah, no,
why.
he's fake. I mean, he's
A
gonna
leopard
do
don't
what
change
fake
this.
dudes do.
Don't what is it? Leopard or tiger, whatever, don't change the stripes or spots. Nah, he the
Right.
same dude.
And then you know what their excuse is? Oh well, he has a black wife. He has a black mom.
Okay, and what that mean?
Right.
He
Yeah, they
probably
always say
Hates
that
them
as if
too.
that's
what he
supposed to
do,
make them change the way
And
they
he hates
talk.
them too.
but he disrespect her. You bring other women in over this woman, so how you gonna? You don't respect her.
He talking about
You
how
say
he
all
flies
No,
kinds
his
of
wait,
women
stuff
wait,
to
to
his
wait.
her.
He
house.
really doesn't respect her because on one show,
He could.
one of the people,
Hey,
ladies took and said, "Oh, I didn't even know you were married. The way you talk, you never even said you was calling said you kept calling saying you had a chick. Your chick know better, and so I didn't know that you were
Wow.
married because you calling your wife your chick." He said, "Yeah, sometimes I call her my bitch. What's your problem? What's your
mm-hmm.
point?"
He was talking about how he be flying them YouTube girls out like to his house.
Mm-hmm. He had one staying with them. What's the girl name? Island girl.
Mm, wow. That's what I'm like. What's up with his wife? Like,
I think they said, like I said, they said she might want to munch carpet.
mm,
So I don't know.
yeah, if she with him, something off. Like, I don't know, but that nigga.
Because
One,
he is not attractive. And then we
he is
see
ugly
this,
as fuck.
and then we see
And
this
then his
bedroom
personality.
set. This bedroom ain't as big as a cat. You couldn't even cuss a cat in that bedroom. It's so small.
Bye,
Nigga looks like Mr.
Rochelle.
Potato Head.
I'm sorry I didn't get a chance to tell you bye.
Who, Rochelle?
Yeah, she left.
Oh, okay, yeah. See you, Rochelle. Have fun.
So I think Queen, she's trying to get everything popping. She was having a little technical difficulties, so we can rock out a little bit. She'll let us know when everything's up and at 'em.
Sharice, can you play a little part of that Yanni interview? Sharice, I think you don't feel like she was tough enough, but I think it was good, honestly. Well, I never even heard of the lady Yanni, honestly, until yesterday. Somebody sent me a link and said we
I've
over
been listening
here.
to Yanni a long time.
I see
Yeah,
that. I don't know everything.
I've been subscribed to her for a while, but I don't really watch her videos. Like, I really don't, because I don't know. I don't be agreeing with some stuff.
I don't know everything I heard with her, and
But she be in Cynthia chat.
Yeah, she does sometimes, but I don't know. I think she has some mammy tendencies, honestly, like, or pick me. I don't know what you want to call it, but like, just certain shit she be saying, like.
I don't
get it. Like,
she
'cause
had the
she'll say
internet
shit
on
like,
fire
she'll say
yesterday.
things like, I see both sides and both people need to take accountability. And it's just like, that's weird to me. Like, I don't know. That's just weird. Like,
In real life, I can see both sides. Here on YouTube, no. Y'all just the men are disgusting.
I don't see both
The
sides
black
at all
manosphere.
because I don't feel like women are ruining the community. Like,
Well,
No,
not
no,
more,
no.
not
I don't feel like that.
community.
No,
But
not
some
not
women do need to take accountability,
some
but
women
not
do
yeah, but
running.
I
some
think
messed
they
up
do
stuff.
though, and
I
that's
done
why
seen
that
it.
annoys me because it's like women are accountable. Like, it's not like they're just out here doing whatever and they have no accountability for it. Like, they can't just make a child and run off on it. Like,
No.
that's
I'm not saying in that. I'm just saying some of the things I've seen things and I'd be like, why would this knucklehead, why would she do that? Like what MJ called, some women can be waterheads too. But on YouTube,
yes, they
this
can.
manosphere, hell no. I don't that's even like when I have a problem with like I don't care for Courtney Michelle and all that. I try not to even comment too much on them because I don't be wanting to just always seem like I'm attacking black women. But some of them, girl, I just be like,
I'm
bitch.
attack mammies, so that's what that
Girl,
is.
I be
Mammies
like,
get
oh my
attacked.
God, just shut up
Yeah, mammies
sometimes.
do get attacked because
Yeah,
Mammies gonna
they're
get attacked.
demanding.
I
because
don't
they
have no mercy.
dangerous.
No,
They
me neither.
dangerous.
No mercy on them. But
No.
then now they talking about because China, China. What's her name? China. Black China changed her life, and the guy said, "Well, such and such." I said, "Okay, she changed her life. Now y'all got an issue with it, cause she changed. Like she can't change like nobody else can change. Well, she did all this. She didn't win and did
See,
this.
I don't know
So
because
what?
But see, this is why
I
you
just
gotta
think
start
she just
listening to them.
Hollywood. I
Because
don't even know what she was doing that was so bad from the beginning. I mean,
What you know, the
she was
OnlyFans and all
doing.
that stuff like that.
I don't know. I never been on her OnlyFans. We don't know what
No,
she was
no,
doing
I'm
on her
just saying that's
OnlyFans.
what they were talking about. But you
But
know,
I'm saying, just
she used
people
to be
have
a
OnlyFans
stripper.
and don't be naked and stuff. Look, yeah, you know, these
No, she
people
used to
want to
be a
just judge
stripper,
women.
didn't
I
she?
don't
I
know.
think she used to be a stripper. But I'm just saying by her changing. And I said, well, okay, if she didn't change, you'll have something to say. Now y'all got something to say because she did
Well,
change.
I'm gonna
And
say
then
that
she got other women.
she had a devil tattoo, like a Baphomet
Yeah,
tattoo, and
she got that removed.
yeah, she was doing. She had all that plastic surgery and stuff. So I guess she felt like she wasn't liberated. She went and got baptized and
Okay,
stuff
well,
like
if she
that.
doing something that's her choice
But they
and
got
she
other
feel good
women that's
about it,
doing
why
it.
what's the problem? I don't see. That's
And
why
then
I say
they,
they
She's the
worry
one that
too much
changed. She
about.
wanted to change though. That's the
yeah, she
that's
got a lot of other women changing that stuff and taking all that plastic surgery stuff out of them. Now the men's are mad. I said, okay, but you want to call them 304, but when they want to change, because you know, I be almost getting in Facebook jail with these dudes. Because I be calling them dumb, they get mad. Okay, but y'all can say whatever y'all want to say about women, about weave and all that. I said, she changed it. And she got other women changing. Why y'all so mad? Because y'all want the women to stay the same. That's what it is. Y'all don't want to change so y'all can have something to talk about.
So what it sounds like is she changing for the better and she feeling good about herself.
That's the most important thing. When you're doing something
Yeah,
and
she
you're doing
changing.
something that's healthy or something that you think is good for yourself, I'm all
Yeah, she
for it.
changing. Her
These
mama is
people
mad.
really worry about people who they don't
Her,
know. We don't know these people personally.
her own mama is mad at her. Her own mama is talking about her because she changed.
Her mom is
What?
disgusting. She just posted this nasty
Wait,
ass video of her like lifting her leg up and like twerking. She was looking disgusting, and it's something
wait,
really
her
wrong with this
mom
lady.
is mad that she changing for the better?
Yes, her
Yes,
mama is talking about it. Yes, her mama's dogging her.
Saying what?
dogging her.
Uh,
Just like this bitch think that she
showing
could just.
old
She was saying
videos
like I'm
and
gonna put her clothes on Skid Row and just
yeah.
like just talking like she ain't shit. Like basically she's not shit, and she like y'all applauding her for changing. Fuck her. Like that's the type of shit she's
Oh,
saying.
Yeah, her mama's like going
her
back.
mom sound
Because
jealous.
yeah, you know Nyla's going back and forth with her with her mama and stuff.
Mm-mm. See, and that's what I be saying, Sharice, when I say they got some women that could be really, that I can curse all them hoes out. And I be
Yeah.
trying not to do all of that because we do have that. And I'm gonna be honest, I told this story a long time ago. I was maybe 8 or 9 years old. I tried to run away from home because I was by a little girl house. The lady was watching us till my dad came home from work. And girl, she was beating her son and threw this boy named Artemis through the wall. He was like 5 years old. And child, I went home. I packed baby dolls, all kind of ridiculous. I made me and him a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and we was walking, trying to get into my grandma's house. And my dad called me. He was like, and I was crying. I was like, I can't get in the car, Dad. I was being very defiant, y'all. I always was strong willed, always, just a little child. I said, I can't get in the car. He said, girl, you better get in this car. I said, we can't get in the car because you're gonna bring us back home. We gotta run away. And so he paused and he caught up with her. I'm steady walking. He grabbed me. He was like, what is going on? And I said, she gonna kill Artemis. And my daddy saw that boy's face. And I said, she threw his whole head through the wall. And I was just crying. My dad
Who is
picked up
this?
that
Your
little boy.
stepmom?
No, this is a lady who they was paying to watch us for like 30 minutes after school because there was a gap between the time we got home and nobody wasn't there. But this particular day, she beat that boy in front of me and in front of all of us and threw his head through the wall. And I was just like, oh, I said, no, I just had to escape. I just wanted to
Wow.
run away with that boy. And guess what? I was trying to bring him to my grandma's house. I knew
Yeah.
at least she wasn't going to beat him there. But I'm telling y'all, I have seen with my own eyes, and I seen my brother honestly throw a woman head, his first wife head through a wall. I've seen abuse, man, on men's side and
Yeah, me
women,
too.
but mostly on men for violent things. But that's what I'm saying. But if you call out the women, it's like you man. You know what I'm saying? No, I've seen the shit some heifers done did. I've seen men beat the hell out of women for no reason. I've seen a lot of weird stuff. You know what I'm saying? If you really think about it. But
Yeah.
on
Well, I don't
YouTube,
think it's
I don't
manly
like
to
to
call
talk
women
about the
out
women. I don't
because
like
they're
to talk
all
about the
because
women too much because these
right.
men are
That's the
looking
only
for
thing.
anything to just hype it up. They'll make that seem like every woman do that. You see what I'm
But I
saying?
just don't like the fact of like you taking a little like the thing off of them and saying, oh well, I see both sides and both sides when it's not like it's really not comparable, honestly. Like their issue, like the shit that they're doing outweighs whatever black women are doing as a whole. Like if we just talking about crime, the community, and even if we're just talking about online, like so that's why I feel like I mean if you want to talk about women, then you should just talk about women, but you don't have to try to soften their cushion by bringing women up all the time. Like,
No, I don't like to talk about the women honestly because I feel that just gives them men in the manosphere ammunition.
exactly.
So that
Well, I
is
don't
the
know. I
reason
mean,
why
I feel
I
like if women
don't
are doing
like
shit
to.
wrong, then you should call
I
them
don't
out.
like
Like,
to call them out all the time because now if it's something heinous, yeah, I believe in it. But I don't like to do it a
exactly. It's
lot
levels to it.
because I feel like it gives these men too much ammunition, and they already throw every damn little petty thing in women's face. So that's the real reason why I don't like to call them out. But to each his own. I don't have a problem with other people
If it's
calling
something
it out.
heinous, I'm calling it out. If it's a mammy, a demonic ass mammy, I'm gonna call it out. I'm calling it out.
Yeah.
But yeah, like something like little and petty. Like no, like and a lot of black women
And to be
seem to want to
honest
do
with
that.
you, Sharice, it's the mammies in the damn mules. Those be the ones who to be doing all that wild, crazy stuff. Who desperate? Look at all the women who will let their child get
Right.
abused sexually and this and trying to hold on to a man knowing what's up. That's not women like us. That's mammies doing anything to keep a man. Sitting up there letting a man abuse them and thinking it ain't gonna reflect on their children one day. Come on. If he beat your ass, he gonna damn sure hurt them children. You didn't see that coming? You know what I'm saying? God damn. But yeah, we
Yep.
about to end the stream. I haven't got one cash app, y'all. Come on, we've been up here a long time. Somebody support the channel, please. But I just want to thank everybody for coming and rocking with us. We're gonna go over the Queen Cascade. Sharice, can you do me one favor and put Queen Cascade link in the channel? We all going over the Queen Cascade, and when I get over there, if she don't put it in there, I'ma share the link. I'ma share it out so they'll be able to find where we at. Girl, cause I'm telling you, this here weekend, this whole week, it's just been YouTube, YouTube crazy. But you know, all of this kicked off to me with the pasty thing, right? With the Miss Pasty thing, and I just it's weird because I didn't even think the Crimson Cure even had something to say about it, child.
Yeah, but she
I'm
didn't
like,
call the men out. She called out Pearl, and I don't think that's why are we calling Pearl out? The niggas are the
why
one that
would
have
you?
her in the space. Like,
Yeah, because Pearl just being Pearl. Why y'all mad with her for being
right?
herself? I ain't
Like
mad with her.
that's stupid.
Yeah, they mad because we didn't get up. The women didn't get up there on that thing with Arsenio. No, I'm glad they didn't do it because the women
They would
ain't
have
gonna be
looked
able
like
to
a
talk
fool.
because yeah, because he wasn't gonna do nothing but take Pearly. Anything you said, he was gonna mute your mic or sit you put you in the back and all that. So why would they go up there? It makes sense.
I think they were smart for not going up there. What the hell, y'all got?
Yeah, I
Y'all
think
shouldn't
they
even
were
have
smart.
a problem with this. And look, if
Yeah, I
these
think they
men
were
that
smart.
should be on Cynthia G, who they choose, who they really choose. And that's just what it is. It is what it is. That's
That's
who they
I'm
choose.
telling you, that's a man. That picture
I
Vaughn
know.
show, that's a man.
Yeah, I think so too.
She
Honestly.
got she had yeah, that's a man. What we saw, that's a man. I don't know what she did. Maybe she went and got the change. I don't know. But that's a man. Did y'all leave?
Yeah, but Pearl's an evil white mammy.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, my thing was on mute. But yeah, no. I think they did the smartest thing by not
Not going up
entertaining
there.
her. And
Nope.
really and truly, all of us shouldn't even too much talk about her ass. If you do, don't even call her name. Call her something else, Because for what?
But
I'm not.
I
Mhm.
feel like it's something the women want to make money off of, just like they do, make money off of it. Shoot, I don't care.
Oh, you right about that. I ain't gonna knock nobody from doing that either. But I'm just saying, I was glad that they didn't go up there.
I'm
I
glad they
really
didn't.
was.
I was so glad that they didn't go up there. Because, like I said, he was not going to be fair. He was not going to let them talk. So, what's the point? And the guys like, well, why the women didn't come up there? No, we ain't finna check y'all check Pearly. Y'all don't know who brought her up there.
No, because we
But
ain't know
why we
nothing
got to
about her.
check her? Why we got to check her?
Yeah, exactly. I heard a couple men say that shit. Bitch, I'm not checking her. Y'all don't want to got her in there. I'm
Yeah.
like, y'all don't want to support her.
Yeah, y'all support her. So go do your thing. Like y'all supported Jessica X. Y'all ain't never seen Jessica X, ain't never showed her face. And BJ, I mean, what's his name? Big J had me laughing, talking about, oh, that picture Jessica X is fine on there. We don't even know if that's her.
No, you know, I know it's not her. Actually,
Yeah, that's not her.
no,
She ain't never showed her being a creator. She have a never content creator. She have never showed her face.
no.
Never. Everybody else have. So why she get a pass?
Exactly. Just because she hates black women, that's why. If you hate black women, you're good.
You good.
But you can't be a
Exactly.
black woman because you see the mammies. They don't like Crimson Cure. She got a lot of followers, but she ain't damn near anywhere near Pearl
No.
because
And they
she's a black
mad
woman.
because they should have been in the lead, not Pearl. If they were gonna
Right.
make anybody.
But she's not even mad at the niggas that
Yeah.
put Pearl up there.
No. She ain't.
Well, that's their rhetoric. The rhetoric is the black man is kings. They can't do no wrong. How she gonna be mad with them?
Right.
They can't do no wrong, girl. You know, that's why I say these people is weird. This YouTube
Weird.
shit is for real. Like they, you know, I don't know. I just in your real life you'll call stuff out. You can't do that on YouTube. On YouTube, everything is fake, phony. This, that, and the third.
They have selective people they like and they don't like and all that. So and they expect everybody because you don't like them. I don't like you. You not supposed to like me. I don't work that way.
Yeah, me neither. But guess what? Juan was good. I'm not for everyone. Kira, we about to go over to Queen Cascade. I just checked and she not live yet, but
No, she ain't.
yeah. I don't know what's going on with her channel because you know what? I only get her replays. Like I don't know. I don't get the notification. And I checked my notification just now, and it's my bell is lit for all and clicked on all. But I think Bomb was telling me one time because I had stopped getting notifications when she was like, she told me I have to unsubscribe, but then subscribe and hit the bell again.
I don't get notifications from nobody unless I put on there notify me.
Yeah. What you mean notify me? On the bell, it said for all. You click on all.
No,
right?
no. I got the bell on, but I don't get nobody unless I go in there and I'm strolling through the YouTube thing and I see that you got a show coming up. That's the only way I get them.
Oh. I don't know.
It don't send me nothing. It stopped. It used to, then it stopped. I don't know if it's got something to do with Gmail. I don't know.
But you know what else I have a problem with? Everybody y'all done be mentioning, I go ahead and subscribe to them and I hit the notification bell. So I think I be having too many things to watch and sometimes too many people live all at the same damn time. I be
Yeah,
like,
it be a bunch of people live.
So I'll go back and catch the replay and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Or
it be a
sometimes
whole
I'll
bunch
just
of
put it
people
on my
live.
iPad or my laptop and I'll just let it play just so they could get the views and stuff. I don't know. It'd be too much. Okay, Queen Cascade is live now, y'all. So thanks everybody for coming up. Like and share this video. And I'll see y'all, okay?
All right.
Okay, see y'all. Have a good day.
Okay.
All right.
Everybody have a good day. Bye-bye.